shake it. I pop a brick full of amazing. Straight honey, no chaser. Niggas be talking hot till they get burned. I don't fuck with niggas cause these niggas be sure. Little niggas stay in your place, wait for your turn. Respect can't give it, nigga it's earned. In the Bugatti 5719 was cash. Flag in the air, hold on. Rap. In a La Ferrari can't rent this. With a brown little dick, Reese's. Demon back there in the beast. They all got no creases.
She's like, yeah, you mad easy, my nigga. All the bitch gotta do is get you drunk, bro, and you fucking.
Fucked up to say, but it kind of is true. If they're ill,
it's a wrap, bro. You got me. Yeah, my drawers is already in hand.
It's already
my drawers is already.
It already happened
in
in my mind hours before it even happened.
You feel me? That's a fact. That's a fact.
Y'all niggas can't be that easy, man.
Yo, chill. I'm not saying that easy.
Nah, y'all niggas just sound pretty easy.
You're not saying that easy. Now it's like, can any cretin just pull up on me and get right now?
I'm not. But even with a bad bitch, you gotta have some type of decor. You gotta have some type of discipline. You can't just jump right into it.
You gotta get drunk, my nigga. Is what I'm saying. Like that's anybody though. When you get drunk, like a lot of your thought process goes out the window, bro. I will say let's be dead ass.
I will say this, and I word like I don't even like talking about things that haven't been said through the mouth of somebody else. Word, like I'm not even like word, no capital, but like bro, I've like people know me as a person who's be around females, all type of things like that.
Yeah,
bro, I don't ever bag women, and I guess say that to say it like this, like you're saying, like it's like you gotta be poised and things like that, right? Like I'm first of all, like I might be easy, but it's in like they have to let it. Like I don't ever like see shorties and be like, oh hold on, like who are you? What? I don't do none of that. Literally, bro, I'll look at women, and as long as I see them here, I'm gonna tell them something there. They're gonna feel and to be told something there when they see me. And I know off rip if she wanna fuck me or not. Even not that she's gonna fuck me, but if she wanna. Right, you feel me?
Because shorties will know if they want to fuck you within the first 30 seconds.
Within the first second.
30 seconds, bro.
30 seconds.
Before you get through that first sentence.
They instantly go, would I fuck him? Yes or no? And just in their fantasy world, not even in real life. Just like,
and not even that they're going to actually do it, but it's like in their head, like, I'll probably
they're going to figure that out right away, bro. Right. Any woman will really tell you that. 100%. So it's like, I know those looks, like, and it's just like, bro,
fuck me eyes.
Yeah, so like, I don't, even though I could be, bitches will say it too, like, oh, it's so easy, and it's like, you're only saying that because I seen you and didn't say nothing to you, but looked at you a couple times and told you, and you came and said one word to me when we were gone, but like, the whole point is like, yeah, I'm not chasing after none of these hoes.
Right.
That's the most important.
Yeah, so, and I'm not easy for anybody. You might be able to slide on
me, whatever. You might catch me fucking. Whatever, man.
Right.
So on a vulnerable state.
Right. Vulnerable.
So on a regular state with a sober mind, you ain't going out of your way to holler at no bitch.
I never on any mind. Even when I'm drunk, bro. Don't get me drunk.
When I'm drunk,
now I'm telling you, bro.
I don't know.
I speak through whisper.
That's kind of cap, bro. When you drunk, you get some type of liquor courage and be like, oh, that.
Okay. So like to an extent, what you're saying, yes. But like I mean, like I still don't go to that extent. Like I don't go and be like
thirsty.
Oh, bro, I'll get 100 women in this fucking room right here.
Oh yeah.
That will vouch that.
Okay.
I am the least. That's why. That's why, bro. That everything happens the way it does for me because I'm a white one. Let's just keep it $1. I'm a white kid. They are expecting the thirst.
Yeah. You think so?
No, 100%.
They expect the thirst.
Spanish and black choice.
It's just like anybody from the hood would look at it like the white boy. Like if he's trying to get in, he's gonna be like, yeah, I'm trying to get in.
Yeah. Right. It's because the white boy got something to prove in the hood.
You know that.
Yeah.
I know that. We know that. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? So with all that, bro, I swear to God, on everything I love, growing up, my older heads just like groomed me right, bro. These dudes were like, yo, just look at everything you doing before you do it. Look at how it looks like. Look at how it looks if it wasn't you.
Yeah.
And is it lame? If it's lame, you do not do it. And like, swear to God, bro, I be laughing, joking with bitches about this shit. I be talking to them, whatever, chilling with them, and I be saying the same shit to them, like, yeah, like, dog, you just. The thing is that kills you is you can't find a fucking whack thing about me. And you know why? It's because it's really just because I don't move like that. I don't move in whack ways. It's just like some of these dudes out here talking like a bunch of ill shit. But deep down, they got personality issues. They move in weird ways.
Insecurity.
Insecurities, the hugest thing. Lying to themselves, complexes. Bro, I'm past all that. Been past all that for years. That shit was gone before I went to prison. And prison only molded me to be more militant too. You know what I mean? So, yeah, with the women, bro, I feel like... it'd be so hard for a lot of motherfuckers, and I really respect it. I really feel like it's not that hard.
It's not.
It's simple.
You gotta be yourself, bro.
Just talk, yeah.
You gotta be yourself.
But some people like,
I don't
know how you do it. It's like, damn, bro, you're just missing that piece. But you don't even need to look no type of way. Like, it could be anything, bro. I know dudes that on dogs look like gremlins, like for real. But their swag is on 1,000, and their confidence is on 1,000, and women are like, oh, how does little short ugly motherfucker making me
right
because he's just like, nah, I'm on it.
Confident, right. Confident.
Fuck, like, this motherfucker ain't scared of nothing. It's all of that.
And that's how you gotta move.
Absolutely.
How you carry yourself.
Bro. I mean, you preach it to the choir. You ain't gotta tell me.
I already know you know. That's why we're bringing it up.
With that being said,
we're in a room full of men that know exactly what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
With that being said, welcome to the show.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Welcome to the
yes,
show.
sir, Ski. Hold on, let me get it started. Let me get it started the way I'm supposed to get it started, man. You know what I'm saying?
That
I'm
shit
in the building. I ain't got nothing else to do tonight.
Yeah.
Easy is late, but it's all right. We here.
This is the beginning of my night. Shit. Hey.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Come on, man. You know what it is, man.
I want somebody to start a button counter. How many times this nigga push a button during an episode, bro?
I'm your favorite button pusher, nigga.
I said the more in the song, I said I'm in a spaceship, I need more buttons.
Yo, that's right.
I'm in a spaceship, I need more buttons.
Nah, son.
Tell him again more, next button I've been scored.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what it is, man. It's your favorite button pusher, Stunna Man the man.
Hey.
No.
You know, welcome to the show for no damn reason.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
as I said before,
shit.
I'm your favorite button pusher. I'm your BN's favorite electrician too, man. They really know me like that.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. I even got another button, man. I got a new button today, man. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for. You know what I mean? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it. It's alright. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in here too. Can't eat.
There it is.
The fuck was that?
Yeah.
Yo, that shit is really too fun. I'm already interested in that shit.
You know, yeah.
I want to say that. I'm like 10 of them, like, that should be all phrases.
Yo, do not encourage this nigga to put no more buttons on his motherfucker.
Oh, Lord.
I'm getting behind the button.
Pause.
Yeah, I'm really like that, nigga.
I see that.
Yeah.
Encouraging the fuckery, bro. We're not even 20 minutes in, dog.
Oh, shit, man.
You know how we do.
Man, let me make my way down, man. You know, I'm accompanied by my co-host, Easy.
You know the vibes.
Come
Mr.
on, man.
Mister, you know the vibes, man. Always turn up king.
Yeah.
You know.
Come on, man. He's Mr. Stand on a table or two, man.
Mr.
If you didn't
stand
know.
on a table or 3.
Oh, shit. Yeah, goddamn.
What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Did you say 7, 8? You know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
And we got a special guest as always. You know what I'm saying? For no damn reason. We always bring special guests in here every single time. And today we're accompanied by no other. Author Supreem, man. Come on now.
Yes. Y'all know what time it is, man.
Facts.
Author Supreem in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yo, for no damn reason, man. It took a little bit, but we here.
Facts. It took a cut. It took a little bit for real.
But it's all good. I mean, sometimes things take time. Right. To be like that.
Yeah.
Right, now we here. And that's why we gotta say we appreciate you, because every time we had a little hookup, it was nothing. Niggas say, you know what I mean? Let me know when niggas is ready.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull up.
I know how it is, man. Listen, we all trying to get this shit together, man, and we need each other to do it, man. So sometimes we got some hiccups, we here.
That's a fact.
I respect it, man.
Like you said earlier, 24/8, man.
24/8, like I'm cold.
That's how we hustle.
We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, man. Motion is a great thing, man. It don't even matter how fast and how crazy it is. It's just doing things, you know.
Yeah.
Doing shit like this, all that shit is just that's what I'm here for, man. Like, and I see a lot of people out here starting to be for that. They starting to understand the importance behind that shit.
Yeah. So tell the audience what you do, where they find you at, all that. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Yeah. So again, Author Supreem. I'm gonna spell it for y'all, man, because I was an idiot and young when I came up with the name, so I make things difficult for no reason. But Author Supreem, like a book author, so not King Arthur. You know what I'm saying? Book author. AUTHOR. And then Supreem is Supreem. I know I don't spell it correctly.
It's all right, man. Them niggas is illiterate anyway.
Supreem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Supreem. Yeah, Supreem for sure, dog. But socials is Author Supreem in that same spelling with 617 for the gram, and just regular Author Supreem for everything else. The YouTube, Spotify, Apple, every Apple Music, everything else I got is just regular with other 617, man. And man, I've been doing this music thing for a long time. I know I look young, but I've been doing this for a long time. And right now, man, dudes are going crazy with the music. I did some time, came home, and got right back to it, man. And dudes are going crazy right now. Dudes are going crazy. Again, I can't even say in one sitting all the things I do. This entertainment shit is just what I do. You know what I'm saying?
All right. That's a fact.
Like I'm a model now. Fucking crazy thing to even say out loud. Some shit that's just new for me, y'all. I just landed this shit, but yeah, like paid model at Maps NYC in Boston. Fucking, man. So I put it like this. If you want to keep knowing what I'm doing, you're gonna see me on camera. You're gonna see music videos. I got music videos dropping. I got podcasts dropping. So yeah, man.
He's a jack of all trades, pretty much.
He's working.
When it comes to entertainment, for sure.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So you kind of started. I'm gonna dive right into this because you say you did some time.
Yeah,
you did some time. What happened? How much time did you do?
So I've had a couple cases in my life. I beat like my first like 2 or 3. They were just like trafficking charges, like being pulled over, having work, things like that. That's just the reality of it.
Young and dumb shit,
When I was deep in the game. Like, dudes, it is what it is. It's public knowledge.
Yeah.
Like, you go look my name up. Like, this is what I did. Cops look, they know I was in the streets. So whatever. Long story short, the big one that I did real time for was whatever. They came to get me. It's a longer story, but yeah, warrant. They came to get me. Got me in the crib with a whole bunch of shit. Boom, boom. I fought it. Yeah. Everything you think of, hammers, fucking trafficking charges, all types of shit. So, long story short, I had a beast lawyer, the same dude that beat my other cases and shit. But it was just one of I was fighting the case for a little bit. My son was like 8, 9 at the time, and I was just doing all types of math in my head and just being like, man, what's the best idea? Like, I could have fought it, but if I lost, I was looking at like 15. You know what I'm saying? Or I know my lawyer's an animal, so I know I can get him to be like, yo, listen, talk to these people. Right. Yeah, talk to these people, break them down, let them know like they don't want to go to trial with you, but if they give me something reasonable, I'll do. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Like, if you press them, because the case was like, I could have, It's
one of them 50-50.
Yeah, exactly. So they don't want to play neither. It's a win-win for them if I plead out. Right. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to give me what I want. Because they got a conviction. They're going to give me at least as long as my shit's not crazy.
Right.
And this is an actual fact, just going through the courts. So, like, let's just say, trafficking mandatory minimums. It goes by how much weight or whatever, and like mandatory minimum you got to do for that. Boom, boom. They changed when I was in there, like the number and shit, but that's still how it goes. Mandatory minimums, and basically, if they were agreeing to want to plead you out, the DA on the job can choose to drop it 1 level from what it actually is. Okay. So like over 200 grams is 8 years, something like that. They can drop it from like 36 to whatever like the level is, like 36 to 100, or whatever the one below that is. I think it's 100 to 200, and then under that is like 36 to 100, and then 16 to 36, something like that. That's like the levels of the trafficking in these different times. So, like that can be only dropped 2 levels if they speak to like the DA, like the boss.
Right. The boss, yeah.
So like, so that happened with my shit because my shit was over 200. So they wanted like 8 to 10. We were like, dub that. Then they were like, we want like 6 to 8, dub that. You know what I'm saying? And it started getting down to like, either we're going to accept the last one they give, or we're going to the hoop, or we're going to the hoop, which I've done. So basically, long story short, they were just like, like they offered $4 a day and 3 years probation. So on paper, it's 7 years they get from me. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's how they'll look at it and shit like that. So it took some time. I sat waiting for them to decide if they were going to drop it 2 levels. And they dropped the drug trafficking level 2 levels to 36. So the only mandatory minimum, my only mandatory minimum was 3.5 instead of it being,
8 or whatever.
Right. It was 3.5. So like, but I got 4 years, $4 a day for everything. But I got the 6 months good time. But it was capped out. Like, I could only get 6 months because my mandatory minimum was 3.5.
Word.
Or 3. I to be real, I think it's 3 or 3.5 was the mandatory minimum. No matter what, it was lower than 3. But it was like 3 or 3.5 was the mandatory minimum. Regardless, I did 3.5 regardless. Because I only got 6 months fucking good time anyway.
Crazy.
But,
crazy.
Man.
So it's kind of leads me into my growing up. Now that you out of this, you know what I'm saying, you back. How long you been out for?
July 3rd. What the fuck? Oh yeah, July 3rd. It'll be 5 years, man.
5 years.
2020. I came home July 3rd.
So
shit,
going forward, how do you deal with your criminal friends as you get older and try to change? Because obviously, like you said, you came out, you got right. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to hustle on the music. You wanted to make sure you don't go back in, especially for your son. So how do you deal with your boys that are still in that life? You know what I'm saying? Still doing what they doing, and you trying to stay out of that. You stop dealing with them. Like, what do you do?
I would say, man, with all friends, and especially like when we're talking about men to men, like it's just like things gotta be transparent and just said how they need to be said, right? So it's like anybody I deal with in my life, though, I've dealt with. Yeah, it's just like I've dealt with so many types of characters in life who do this and do that, and it's like you're gonna learn. If you're going to continue being in my life in any way, you're going to learn to respect how I'm looking at things and how I want to continue moving on doing things.
Especially if we're friends, you should be able to respect.
That's that. And you should be happy for me.
Right.
Or whatever. So, like, anybody I deal with that might be that I got mad people I got mad love for, that got mad love for me. And whatever they doing in life, motherfuckers just know to keep that shit away from me. Because and listen, things happen in life. Like, like one thing I'll tell y'all right now, I'm for the shits. Like that's just what it is. Let's get that clear as day. Like shit pop off. Like I've had conversation like we don't want no trouble, but when trouble come,
we gonna handle
that's it.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I'm talking about anything else that can get me real time and shit. It's like just learn. Just if you really fuck with me, you know that I'm on this mission. You know that there's actually there's possibilities coming. Like there's things coming that might bring the bag. Yeah, keep that shit away from me, bro. Yeah. Because it's like, I got you. Just let me get right. Let me get right. I got us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's, people know me, bro. I love the inspired creativity. Like, all I'm going to be doing with money is creating more shit. I'm a creator. It's just what it is. It's like, do not fuck that up for me. Yeah. Trying to be hot and having the yappa in my whip without telling me. Like, all that funny shit that be getting motherfuckers jammed up and you like, jammed up now, like.
Well, see, the way I see it is like this, right? And I respect what you're saying. And I feel what you're saying a lot because I've dealt with a lot of niggas like that, and I know a lot of niggas like that. And for me personally, it's like if you're a crash test dummy, I can't fuck with you.
Plain and simple.
That's really what it is. But now, if you a nigga that lives a criminal lifestyle, but you have some sense, you know what I'm saying, and you know better not to bring that shit around me, then I can fuck with you. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand you got to do what you got to do to put money in your pocket. 100%. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. You know what I mean? You got to do what you need to do.
But you got to respect my life.
Respect my boundaries. Respect my life. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly, and that's exactly what I meant by that too. Exactly. Like, that's just what it is. Like, you got to... Fucking with me and even being able to tell people that you fuck with me, you already need to know something about life that certain motherfuckers don't know. On a whole nother level, a whole nother big level. Because I can't even fuck with motherfuckers. It gets so deep. Like, if your fucking mind's stale and the way you look at life is stale, like you only a one way looking motherfucker, you can't see, open your eyes to things, to a different thing. Like, you already slowing me down.
So if it's a nigga that you grew up with that has that type of mentality, the nigga that you used to hustle with, what are you dubbing him? I'm
trying to open his eyes to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yo, look at the things you're saying.
But
take a second. But I get that some people are hard and you can't get past it. I wouldn't know. Like, I haven't had that exact direct situation because I still feel like a lot of people I even used to fuck with, as much as dudes are fucking for a lot of different things. Like, I feel like, man, like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's, I don't know. The cloth of people I fuck with, like, I don't have one like that.
Yeah.
I don't have one that's so extreme like that. That's just like, you know what? I can't even deal with this.
Right.
I just don't got one because even like, I got people that are locked up that just never can go. It seems like they never can stay out. But when they're out, they're literally teaching me things. It's just that somehow the way
shit happens.
Yes, the way they've built their life up, they just always are walking into situations that are fucking. You know what I mean?
And they've created like kind of a target on their back.
Their trophies now.
They're
trophies now. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, my dog, you're fucking free my man Beast Loke. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. I've known him since he was a kid, and He's just one of the
Bring
most
the niggas in the
notorious
cell.
motherfuckers, bro. He got like a super viral B. Luke episode. I'm on it with my man More Beezy and a couple other people.
Yeah.
He's just really one of them characters. He's just one of the most famous Crips on the East Coast. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, dog. Not to make it all, you know what I mean? Focus on my man, but like, yeah, he just like, yo, he's one of the smartest dudes I know. And some people don't know. Some people just hear about him. And they're like, oh yeah, well he's just always on some
Gangbanger.
shit. It's like, bro, y'all don't even get it, bro. This dude's half white, half black, right? He went to prison. He did 7 years. You know what I mean? I did my time kind of the same time. We came home. He got me a job. We're working together, bro. This dude's teaching me shit about Irish people, about Irish culture. That shit that I should know.
Right.
He's teaching you about your own culture.
Because he's just such a smart dude, bro. He knows that nothing is just like how everybody tries to make things. So he, instead of just doing what a lot of people do, like not fucking with his white side, right? Which that happens a lot. Like a lot of people fight that. Like, oh well, don't call me white. It's like, bro, if your mother's fucking white guy, you know, it's like it's one of those things. Like you're half white, you're half black. You gotta figure out. My son is half white, half black. Like he knows everything about it as much as he can about both sides of that.
Got you.
Which he should, right? He should know about his culture. Which kind of like now this shit make me laugh because I'm thinking about the Drewski skit that just dropped. The white boy, the valid white boy in the hood.
The valid white boy.
You didn't see that?
Yeah. That shit had me dead.
Shout out Drewski. That shit had me absolutely dropped that. So like, dog,
that's you. He was doing you. That's you.
Yeah, you got the big.
No.
The way he,
do the money spread, nigga.
The way he did this shit was so funny though,
bro. But he really on point though with it, bro.
No, he was. Like, but the only thing I can say is like, realistically, like, dog, I'm all for like, for real, like the rec. You do prison time, like, it's all rec. Like this is what we do. We catch rec. Like he's the king of that. But the reality of it is like, from being the person that they're talking about, right? It's like I would say that it's like, yeah, I was less animated than that. Like I was more poised. Like people were a little bit more worried about me, kind of like, oh, but that white boy's been quiet like this whole time. Like, y'all got like, it's crazy, bro. Like that was one of the best stuff. But growing up, like it was just different. I was just more militant. For a long time. Yeah. Like I got like such a different, like my personality is just opened up to not give a fuck about like I just used to care more. I used to just be more like I thought the street shit was gonna be shit. It was just gonna be like it forever for me.
Right, life.
Yeah.
Like this was it.
And honestly, that'd be the reality for a lot of people.
You know what I mean?
And that'd really be the thought process too. Like you really think like, yo, I'm getting it right now. Like I can make this shit last for the next 20 years.
And I used to literally, I swear to God, and everything I love, but I say the shit in the song that you did, that we did the birthday party, Lurkin.
Okay.
With my birthday party at the club. I literally saying this shit. We live and we grow, so I know that I'm more than a dealer now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like. Bro, there was a long time I used to think that was just what I was good at, and there was nothing else really for me. Not even like to that lowest level, I guess, but like I just didn't give a fuck about nothing else.
Right.
So I'm getting this.
I'm getting bread. Like
real bread.
this
Like,
is all
I'm touching
that,
paper. I'm buying my kids things. I'm buying things. I'm like, like, I'm gonna be a dealer forever, and that's why I say it in that line. You know what I'm saying? We live when we grow, so I know that I'm more than a dealer now. It's like, it's like, bro, dude,
that's deep. That's deep.
Though.
That's deep.
Bro, I'm telling people right now, man,
like,
I'm mastering making it sound right. Everything's sounding right now. Everything's coming out sounding right. So now that it's sound right, go listen to what the fuck is being talked about, man. You know
that's be some real shit.
Mr. Talks that shit for real. I promise you. I don't do a thing. There's not a thing you'll find of mine that I'm not saying some shit that if you slow down and pay attention, you're gonna be like, oh damn. People who say shit like that don't say some shit like that unless they know about some shit like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Like if you know, you know.
You know, yeah.
And there's a lot of people who hear about things. Like there's a lot of great artists that like were around things, so they're able to talk about it.
Yeah.
But there's still a different tone, a different feel, and a different energy when you hear it from somebody who's done it. Right. Ain't too much I haven't done, brother.
That's why I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, that's why I low-key stopped rapping a little bit, because I was like, when I was rapping when I was younger, like 18, 19, 20, like I was rapping the shit I was doing.
Right.
So that shit was easy.
Right.
Like, you feel me? Like
just
I was
what it is.
Right. Like I was going in the booth spitting about what I was just doing yesterday.
Doing the week ago.
You feel me? What I was just doing before I came into the booth. So it was like flowing off the brain. Like, nigga, I'm literally just painting a picture of my life. But like now that I'm older, you know what I mean? I don't live that same life no more. I switched it up. You know what I'm saying? Like shit don't flow the same.
Yeah,
you know
and bro, I'll tell you right now,
true.
bro. One of the hardest and worst things to do, which I hate to say this because I want everybody to chase their fucking dreams. But like, man, being a fucking rapper is
100%.
The coming up is hard and whack. It's tough. You know what I'm saying?
I saw a statistic. It said it's probably easier to make it into the NBA than make it as a rapper.
Right.
The
main
is that a fact?
Yeah, bro.
I mean, who knows
it's
what the
pretty-
real
It's pretty
fact
hard
is?
to make it to
'Cause
the
you
NBA.
Think about it,
You
though.
can't tell how many people like you can tell how many people are trying to get into the
but
NBA.
look-
you
right.
kind of can't tell how many people are trying to make it rap.
Right, and that's what I'm about to say.
There's
So
a bunch of schmoes that
think about it this way.
you
Think
don't know
about it this
that.
way.
There's so many people trying to make it in rap.
That's
Think about
true.
it. Think about it
If you
this
don't
way
hear
though.
Yeah, that's true.
You got the draft every year, and
Every
there's
year.
at least 200 to 400 kids in that draft.
Right.
And at least 80 are gonna get drafted. So every single year 80 people are
kids.
going
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
NBA.
But that's out of like
how many?
literally thousands.
True,
and
but what I'm
thousands.
saying is, every year, how many people make it in rap?
Mm,
Maybe 1, 2
Yeah.
that actually
Yeah.
blow up and go past that
might-
1 year.
when it
What do you
comes to,
mean?
like-
What do you mean? Make it like blow up and get on the radio and like
Right,
have a
be
number one
famous,
single,
that's what I'm
or
talking
are
about.
you saying like have like some like type of like local buzz and
Yeah, 'cause
start
it's
making
kinda
some
crazy.
paper?
I feel like it's a little bit of both because, like, true, you can get the local buzz, but then you don't do nothing with it. That doesn't make
Right.
you a rapper.
No,
that
that's
just makes
true.
you
So
you
this
just had a single. So,
conversation
like, to be a
is-
rapper,
Yeah.
to actually be somebody who's making multiple hits,
Yeah.
making an
All right,
album, going on tour, bro. Like,
let me
that's not
rephrase it.
easy.
Let me
Getting
rephrase
paid
it. Let
for-
me. Let me.
getting paid.
That's
Getting
what I was about to
paid,
say.
right,
What if you making bread now? You may
Right.
not have a number one single or be
Bro, if you're making
nationwide,
bread,
but if
you
you
are a
making
rapper,
bread,
bro.
But
That's
even
it.
That's what I'm
then,
saying.
but even then, that's not easy to do because
It's
how
really
many?
not.
Right, that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not
So
saying
it's
that-
easier-
yeah, I'm not saying it's easy.
because you can literally go and walk on and practice for a team, and
Yes,
if you're
you can.
good enough,
Motherfuckers
you can
do.
hit that practice
It's not even
squad.
like that
You
with
can
rap.
hit the G League. Right,
Nah.
there's nowhere in
You
rap
could be
where you can
nasty.
be like, I'm okay. Let me get my foot in the door,
Yeah.
and then
Even
niggas
if
could
you're
catapult.
filthy.
Right.
Sometimes you can't get your foot in the door.
And that's kind of what we
I
talked
don't
about
know. I
being
don't know.
blackballed, though. That's what we
I
talked
don't know,
about,
bro. Because like, especially nowadays, where you can put shit on streams,
No,
YouTube,
for
all that
sure.
shit.
But I
like
think
you can
the
get.
recipe now is just like different, right? So yes, that's true. We got the Soldier Boys. We got the people who just
Right,
go up there,
right.
did some shit.
Got the
and they're
TikTok
famous.
niggas, the
Right.
Zeddy
But-
Wills,
Right.
But like,
But at the same
And
time,
I'm not trying to belittle like what you're doing.
No,
as
no,
your
no,
occupa-
not
I'm not
at all.
saying. I'm not trying to say.
I guess
it.
what I'm saying is that like a lot of like there's people that go up on YouTube, right, or TikTok. They'll have like this. There's like this white boy who like he sings. He has like this one song that's like is what he got. What got him like.
right.
He does this shit. Probably if he makes mad bread. He like goes and does shows for like 5-10 grand a show like across the country. Like does this one song. Everybody goes crazy. It's like the viral fucking.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
thing,
Like
yeah.
pretty
But,
much
like,
Don Julio
It's just
nigga.
so
like.
Yeah.
crazy, dog. Because the way. How many different avenues you can make money
Right.
off entertainment now is
Right.
out of this
It's
world.
crazy.
Right.
So like Rock Marciano, right?
Yeah,
Which,
yeah. He
I don't know,
hard.
some people fuck with him, some people
I
don't.
fuck with Rock.
Bro, this dude's making like I don't even want to chop numbers. He's making bread off of music. But there's literally, you ask someone who's like 25 right now who listens to like anybody who again, back to considering who's blown, right?
Yeah.
Like little babies, like you're not gonna hear him with the little babies
Yeah.
and stuff. Who's like considered they making M's or whatever or Drakes and shit. But
Yeah.
this dude's making like hundreds of thousands of dollars off music.
You can say the
pretty
same
sure.
thing. You can say the same thing about West Side Gun.
Westside, no, this is what I'm saying. This is who he fucks with. Westside
Yeah.
Gun and them. Westside Gun and them. It's like they like Rock Marciano was like. He's like he like set the ground for like the sound for a second, and then Westside Gun and Griselda and them came harder when
You
it came
think?
super strong. Bro, Rock Marciano's been out here for like 15, 20 years.
I hear you. I feel you. He has been around for a while, but
And he's been successful for like 15 of it. Like he's been successful, but it's always been considered underground.
so is West Side Gun and Benny.
That's
all
what
of
I'm
them.
saying.
You know what
They
I mean?
just came afterwards.
Okay.
They
Oh, so you're saying Rock paved the way for them?
paved the way for that type of music. That
okay.
lane of music again.
Okay.
Because that lane of music, if you listen to it, it's considered like the style is like old school rap.
Yeah.
kinda.
Boom bap.
Boom bap. Which is like that was like dead for a long time, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can't even name anybody for like maybe sometimes when like I guess like which it still isn't boom bap, but it's like closer to that, which is like conscious rap like Drake. I mean, no,
Logic or whatever.
Like,
J. Cole.
Right,
Yeah.
J. Cole, Logic, right? But even that shit wasn't like talking about selling bricks.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shooting
Gritty
faces
shit.
off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like this was like Griselda was like that first back to that
Yeah.
again, and it being accepted by the new time. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time while that shit was happening on the low, Rock Marciano was doing it the whole time, bro. He was doing it the whole time, and he was getting paid off it. It just wasn't like front line because the music was changing and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like, bro, West Side Gun and them have songs with rock and shit. Like, they,
Oh, yeah, they do.
That's
They do.
all like,
I guess I can't really have a real debate about it because I listened to West Side Gun and Griselda before I listened to Rock.
that's what I'm
Marciano.
saying. Rock has been doing this. Rock has been doing this since Sean Price and Duck Down Records and shit was doing it. Like,
Right,
he's
right.
from the 90s.
Right.
Griselda and them are that age but didn't blow until they were like 35.
Yeah.
That's one thing I always use for inspiration. Griselda, they're all like fucking 30. Now they've been in the game for 6-7 years.
Are they? They're not my age. They're older than me.
They're older. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
They're like when they got.
But when it came in the game
5-6 years ago, they were 37.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers like 40 something.
Yeah, they're 40 now.
You get me? So like Rock Marciano's been like, again, and the reason why I bring this up is because look, like some people just. There's so many lanes in this music, bro. I met a dude he was a waiter at a restaurant. Bro, this dude was going to Berkeley. Now he's in Cali doing sound checks for podcasts and crazy shit. Bro, he went there for sound engineering, like music. You're never going to hear about this dude. But guess what? He's probably going to be making $200K a year. Like a famous fucking sound producer. It's just, I guess what I'm trying to point out is that with this music shit, there's like that percent of like the top liners, right? The A liners.
The 1%ers.
Right. But bro, there's many, bro, I know it. Shout out ST Nag from Lynn. He's fucking with West Side Gun right now. Bro, he's making bread off of doing like, he's about to do like a cartoon. Voiceovers for cartoons. This dude's a rapper and he gets bread off the rap too. But do you see like, I guess it's just like, like there's many people who get paid off this music shit that we just don't even hear about.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And then like you said, there's so many different ways.
So many
like,
avenues.
You can write for shows like one of my cousins, he does production and he does beats and you'll do beats for like video games. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Getting paid, 10 bands, boom.
So many lanes
to throw a beat in a video game and shit. So it's definitely so many lanes, but at the same time, it is hard as fuck. Like it's easier in a sense that we have social media and that avenue to get it out there. But I feel like because it's so saturated, you have to do something that sticks out in order to be able to actually catch that buzz. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, like Zeddy Will. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's popping because he found that sound. It's not just that, he has a lot of followers, but he found a sound that people like to fuck with, and he's riding that wave. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody can find that sound that people like to hear.
So people fall into something that everybody really fuck with.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Or they try to emulate something that people fuck with, and they just can't do it because it's not their sound.
It sucks, dog. I see a lot of artists, man, trying their hardest out here.
But it's easier. It's easier for you to go out and put up 100 fucking shots and turn into Curry. Than it is for you to learn how to rhyme. And that's why I say it's tougher.
Or at least because then you can even learn how to rhyme, and still it takes more than that. It's so much more about connectivity.
It's structure. It's how you build.
Who do you know?
Yeah.
Who did you make? Who did you impress when you?
And that's like what we talked about before. When like you could be super nasty, but if you're blackballed or niggas don't want to fuck with you, it don't matter how nice you are. You're screwed because you don't have that.
Cannabis back in the '90s, he was one of the illest spitters of all time. And he got super blackballed. Like he was in the game. You know what I'm saying? Cannot bust. He was beefing with M, like beefing with L Cool J. Like he was up there.
But LL murdered him.
LL killed him. LL definitely killed him.
But once he got blocked,
he said, "If you take this mic off my arm, it'll turn it to L killed him. L murdered him.
Ever since then, dudes were like, once he had that stain, he was never gonna be. It was just never gonna be. Yeah. So like with this shit, man, and then now we're in the culture of like canceling shit. It's like, it's tough out here.
It's tough for rappers, right?
And you gotta be super ambitious, man. You know, what I'm
super
saying?
ambitious. You gotta be super tough on like how you move.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, I went to GrindCon. It was with Steve Lobel, like the music module. He came out, like he did work with like Bone Thugs and Harmony, Nipsey, like Steve Lobel. Look him up, white dude, but he's like he grew up with Fat Joe and them. Like he's from like I forget, he might be from Queens. I forget. He's like one of the '90s like music modules, like moguls or whatever. He's a beast.
Moguls.
Like,
Yeah.
I knew I was saying it wrong.
We got you, guys. We got you, guys.
My man said modules and shit. I was like, yo, I don't think that's what he's trying to say.
We know what you're trying to say, man. Y'all know. Come on, chat. We know.
He's a staple in the music forever. You know what I'm saying? So like I said it to him. I had asked him. I was at that event. I got pictures for it and all that shit. This was a dope event last year. I think they're doing it again this like August something. But you get to like ask him questions and it's like a panel. You get to like share shit. I had asked him. One of the main things is like how big is like how important is it when it comes to like being seen or like a label wanting to see you or wanting to fuck with you? How much of that has to do with like how this person operates and how this person carries himself as into just how good he sounds on a song, right? Like, and it kind of fucked him up, kind of. He was just like it made him think. Like he's used to people ask probably questions he got answers for. You know what I'm saying? And he was just kind of like, well, like, you know what I mean? And he ran around a whole bunch of answers with that one, you know what I'm saying? It's tough. But like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? I think it has so much more to do with just being good, bro. I have some friends that are literally the best spitters I've ever heard in my life. But because they have problems with getting out there and getting in the face of people, shaking hands with people, being vulnerable. Putting the insecurities away for, like, to know, like, nah, like, I'm here, see me.
Right. Afraid to get rejected.
And some people, like, So
where do you think your ambitious level is at? Like, if you're being honest with yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think your ambition level is
I
at?
hate to say it, but it's like really 10. Like, bro, put it like this. Let me tell you about some nights I've had, okay? Get on a roof at 5 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the night, let's not even talk. I have like 4 or 5 songs about how I get no fucking sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, bro, I work so hard. I've literally be telling dudes at my job, like, if y'all had my life, y'all would have quit already. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's what 24/8's about. 24/8 like I'm Kobe. It's like, bro, I am one of the hardest working people out here. I don't give a fuck. That's not even to shit on anybody out here. I know that because I've pushed myself to so much little time for myself because I'm doing so much work that it's like it's impossible to do more than me. You'd have to be dead. You'd have to get no sleep. You'd have to have no sleep. Legitimate, like somehow have a cheat code. Because I'm working till the fucking second I'm sleeping and the second I'm waking up I'm working and I'm getting no sleep. 3-4 hours. So I'm going to work at 5 in the morning, getting off the roof, going home, showering so I can get fresh to go to a podcast and then shoot a music video, and I'm back home at 1 a.m. to go to sleep, to wake up at 4 in the morning to do it the fuck again. I'm not hearing it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, and if you work as mad hard, then respect. But I promise you right now, there's no one that's blowing me out the water when it comes to working hard, bro. Because there's me and more Beezy, like, we're just working. You said it when I came in, bro.
It's
the work is,
undeniable.
it makes me sick sometimes, delirious, thinking about how hard the fuck I'm working. Like, real soon, it's about to be like, pay me now.
Right.
Like,
JG Wentworth, nigga.
Yeah,
This is my money and I need it now.
Because, like, bro, it's like there ain't too many people stretching themselves as thin as me, bro, to really do what we're doing, man. It's like,
I only asked you that question because I thought about that recently for myself, and I'm like, because I was like, damn, where's my ambitious level at?
Yeah, it's good to check that.
And I'm like, you know, I mean, I think I'm pretty ambitious. I put my ambition level at like a 7, 7, maybe not 7, 7.5.
7, 7.
I would like to give myself an 8, but I don't think I'm quite there yet. Because there is certain things where I think about. I have a good idea sometimes, right? You know what I'm saying? I have a good idea sometimes, right? And I'll be like, yo, this is a fucking genius idea. Ain't nobody else doing this shit, right? And then literally I'll like plot on it. And like, I'll be like, nah, fuck it. I'm not going to do it. And then literally like a month later or weeks later, somebody will do it. And I'll be like, fuck, I thought of that shit.
Yeah.
I could have done that shit.
Gotta be on it.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, my ambition level will be on and off. You know what I mean? Other times I'm fucking on 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Other times it's like, I don't know, dog.
Nah, but it's first things first is learning that.
I'm gonna go ahead and say I think I'm a calm 9.
You're a calm 9. You're a calm 9.
What
is a calm 9? It's either you a 9 or you something else, nigga. What are you?
Cause I be hustling, bro. I'm like you, bro. I don't stop, bro. Like anybody that knows me, bro. Anybody that knows me knows I do not stop hustling, bro.
Sure.
Like I got 4 different businesses, bro. Like I work a 9 to 5. I'm there for my son. We doing a podcast. I got the mobile detailing. I got the, you know what I'm saying? Like I do not sleep, and I be telling people all the time, like there'll be times where I be laying in bed. I gotta be up in the morning for work, but I can't sleep. I'm just thinking about how to make money. Yeah. I'm thinking about how I can elevate this business to the next thing, and then that gets me thinking about this thing, and that gets me thinking about this thing. Next thing you know, it's 3, 4 in the morning. It's 3, 4 in the morning. I'm sitting there.
You can't sleep.
I'm sitting there on my bed like this.
Yeah.
Eyes burning, nigga.
Yeah. Body tired.
Chat GBT, yo, listen, I need a plan.
How to sleep.
How to sleep, fuck that. How to make money when I wake up, nigga. Burning, nigga, and shit. So that's why I say I'm a calm 9, because I definitely have those days too where I'm like, fuck, like I could be doing more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I have a plan, but, like, I be tired, so I don't execute it. Yep. But then I'm like, damn, I be doing so much other shit. Like, I can't. Like, I don't have that energy to do this because I was just doing all this, nigga. Yeah. Like, that's why it's not that I'm not ambitious. Right. It's just I don't have that energy to complete it.
I might even respectfully give it, like, it's just, like, that's why I say 10, because, again, like, Bro, for me to do more, I'd be dead, bro.
Right.
For me to do more than what I'm doing right now on dogs.
Like you said,
Bro,
you can't sleep.
I was sleeping driving on the way here again.
Don't say that.
Don't
I'm keeping
that.
$1, bro. Like,
Nah, yo, get the Henny away from this nigga, man.
No, the Henny might have woke me up, though. This woke me up because I was at the crib, like, smoking 1,000 blunts.
Right.
I'm on my time. When I actually, today was Sunday.
Yeah.
I had some time. Of course, working the whole day, though. My living room right now in my living room, my whole iPad set up and everything. I got my blunts and my ashtray and everything's like my station's there.
Right.
The day I did have off, instead of going and sleeping, my mind is like, nah,
right.
bro. I mapped out me and Mort's next. Me and Mort Beezy. Shout out to fucking Mort Beezy, dog.
Shout out Mort Beezy.
We have a great
Hold on,
conversation. Shout out my fucking brother Mort Beezy in the building. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You're supposed to be here, but we have conversation for another day, alright? We rash that nigga next time.
I will be here for his interview, and you'll see. Like,
Straight up.
Yeah, man, fucking bro. We're working so hard right now. Sometimes we be in conversation. Like me and him the night before, we'll record 3 joints, 2 features. We'll have people in the stew. We'll get one with me and him. We'll get real work done. And we're talking about like writing these verses on the spot, like for real. I don't even like to boast, bro. We're not even talking. I'm talking about writing verses. I can show you songs. You'd be like, I wrote the verses in 10 minutes and laid it then. Just because that's how the genuine energy's going there. Yeah. And the next day we'll just call each other and he'll be like, bro, like why the fuck did we do that?
Yeah.
Like, and again, it's just like, bro, we joke around. I joke around all the time. Like, yeah, just. Call me when you have someone who's working harder than me, and don't worry though. I'll be waiting for a minute.
Yeah,
right. Facts. I won't hold my breath,
bro. And if you are working as hard as me, man, I pray.
And we gotta tap in.
And I believe in you.
Yeah,
we gotta tap in.
Salute to you.
It's a different energy to do it to really do. I'll never forget, bro. There was many years that I did this shit, but didn't do it like I'm doing it now. And I never forget. It was like Nip, somebody very inspirational, most likely Nip, who just was like, yeah, like them. Just remember that, like those dudes. Do this shit on the side, you know, and then we do this shit for real. Like this is my motherfucking life. I'm only a fucking union roofer because I gotta pay for things.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Go back to prison. So
honestly, they need to talk about that even more, bro. Yo, niggas that are just trying to be rappers or be whatever the fuck you want to be. Get a 9 to 5, bro.
You have to. Bro.
You have to have a 9 to 5.
It's not even like you have to, but there's nothing wrong with that, bro. Like
no,
definitely nothing wrong with it.
Because there's
I don't
a lot of rappers
listen.
that work
I don't. But listen. It's not like an option, bro. Like if you're not making money from music or anything that you trying to do, bro, you gotta have money. So go get a 9 to 5, bro.
I fuck with it.
You gotta make money to you gotta spend money to make money.
Exactly. So go get a fucking 9 to 5.
I'll tell you right
bro.
now, this is not 1990. Oh, 1990. I could be fucking this up. My man Sleep would be tight at me. Bone Thugs and Harmony was like my favorite rap group growing up. Bull was one of them, but really it was Bone Thugs and Harmony. I love that whole wave. But they literally got signed and they got it on video. Eazy-E calls Busy Bone. It's like a house phone. Calls his house phone. He answers it. He's like, hey, yo, you know what I mean? No, he was about to be calling, and he was just like, yeah, like, all right, let me hear something. Bro, he goes and gets his mans, which is like, just shows like how much he believed in his mans, because he's one of the illest spitters on that group. Busy and Crazy were like the illest ones.
Crazy Bones were probably
But Crazy Bone was my favorite, exactly. So he knew also that Crazy Bone had the more likable sound. Like Busy Bone with the, like, he has the quirky, crazy sound, which you end up learning to love, but off first rip, you might not
right. It's
genius
like
shit. He went and got Crazy Bone. He spit the verse like he's like, buck, and I want to gain. And suckers, they pick up their pen and they try to get him as they go to. He like spazzes, like completely walks on it. Signed, bro. That is not happening. Yeah, it doesn't happen. It won't happen. I don't want to hear about it.
Not
nowadays.
I'm spitting no.
Not nowadays.
Because people need to literally. I asked Steve Lobel like, what's in the thing that labels look at, and like they literally say like they need to see that you got like
you got to follow.
You got motion.
You have to create a buzz, yeah.
But
then if you're smart enough and can back the money right, if you get the buzz, then you don't even need them motherfuckers. Really, if you get a real buzz, not my like. Listen, I'm not there yet. I'm planning to be there, but it's just like not a buzz. I'm talking about a buzz that pay you
out of the
bag.
state, right.
A buzz that pays you a bag. You have that, like I mean,
when you could go negotiate your own 10-band gig.
You know I'm gonna make y'all thousands of dollars because I'm gonna bring in fucking 10,000 people. 10,000 people are gonna want to buy tickets because of me.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about?
Right. So what do I need you for? But it's crazy. I was talking to somebody about it the other day. They're like, that's the difference between the music industry now and before. Before it was like you had to have the talent and we'll create you the buzz. But nowadays, it's like we don't give a fuck about the right. We don't
Yeah.
give a fuck about the talent. If you have the buzz, cool, we back you, gangsta, because you already got the buzz. The talent don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying, and that's why
there's less liability for them, like
right,
at least when it comes
right,
to like,
because they don't have to
is
put
this
out
gonna
as
be
much.
Successful,
right?
You already kind of showed me that you can kind of do it.
Exactly, because so now we don't got to put out as much behind marketing and promotion.
Though? We got you with 100 bands,
right? 100 bands is nothing because we see you could do something with it. You feel me?
Yeah. But see, that's so ass backwards of the music label because it's like it's if you just go after what the buzz is or whatever is hot, bro, like it won't sustain itself. Right. I'd much rather personally go
right, and that's why you. I'd much rather go for the wonders.
Yeah, I'd much rather go for the nigga that got the talent. Nigga, I'm gonna recuperate.
Watch what I'm gonna do with him.
But
you
gotta look at it.
It's gonna be good forever.
You gotta look at it like a business though. They look at it like this, because again, especially nowadays, rap is the lifespan on rap and artists are shorter.
Yes.
Back in the day,
a quick punch,
right, and get you out of here. Back in the day, it's like, yo, we want to sign somebody for a deal that's gonna be on here for 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years, bring us million. Now it's like, nah, we'll sign you to a 1-year deal. See if you can get us a couple M's. Get you up off this label, we'll get the next person in. If you show us that you can continue to get us M's, we'll keep you, resign you, whatever. But like nowadays, they just want a quick year little deal. Take this, have a good day, bro. You got the buzz. I got my M's back. Yep. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
But you just said it's a business, right? So in a business, right, you want to keep reproducing the service or reproducing the product. Right. So if your product, right, is a good product, right? Or if your product is like some shit that you can just throw away, you know what I'm saying? No, I get like what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Like
just saying, but it's a
like you want your shit to be quality. You don't want quantity. You know what I'm saying? If you're running a business, you know what I'm saying? You want quality product. You want quality service.
Right.
You got what I'm saying?
You got to think about it in the culture and the trends that are now. Like everything is TikTok and Reels. Everything is short. Short. Everything got a short lifespan. Nobody has an attention span. So I don't care.
Hold on. Take the mic. Take the mic real quick. Yeah. There you go. Only because I want to.
The dude Cowboy or whatever.
The Crip nigga.
I think so. Yeah, he came out with he had a couple fire bangers. He came out when I was in prison, like, and was rocking. Bro, I haven't heard of that dude. Like, I just thought of him right now because we're talking about this, and like, bro, I have not heard his shit like that. Like,
right.
And it's like, it goes on to what you're saying. Like, a lot of labels are paying attention to these numbers, which is like, dudes will 42 Doug. He was the man for a minute. I'm in prison, bang. Oh, like, there's many different reasons. Like, Pop Smoke, bang, had it out, boom, died. Like, there's many things that that they see that like. When an artist is super popping or maybe who knows what type of math they're doing if they're paying attention to like the type of music, things like that. They're probably paying attention to all that. But I know that there's some mathematics that they look at it and they're like, okay, we can get a fast jump out of dude.
Right.
We can get a fast jump out of dude, but who knows if he's gonna last forever?
Right.
Because so many people don't now.
Right.
But
if I could get a quick M,
of like, let's just say dudes are drilling on tracks. Like, I'm pretty sure they see like, oh, that shit's exciting. But never lasts.
Right.
So let's run
he's probably going to go to jail in another year or so.
Quick.
Let's run it up on him.
He's not going to be an icon, but he's going to be.
But he'll get us a couple M's.
Make a couple M's for him.
Maybe we'll get a couple M's off his back. We'll keep his royalties. We'll keep his masters. Right. We'll run this shit up. We'll give him $100,000 advance.
J. Cole, because J. Cole's talking more about what you're. I mean, Jay-Z had more of the mindset of like what you're talking about. Like, Jay-Z seen J. Cole and was like, "You're gonna be something forever."
Right.
Right. We don't. All them drillers, let them drill.
Right.
Come on, Cole. Talk to the bitches. Talk to the
smart niggas.
Right. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. But look at it. The labels who are signing those type of people. You feel me? Like
people that know the game. Like that. We're talking about Rock Nation.
Right.
They've created like Rock Nation, bro. Pretty much created how so many people can make millions now. We're talking about this is billions now. Like the 90s, like the most famous rapper was like fucking was like Master P. You know, he had like but he had crazy bread. Oh, and like Birdman. His first day was like 30 mil. Like there wasn't everybody doing that. Like you know what I mean? Now it's like, bro, mad rappers got ass. Like you know, they've created this rap shit instead of it being like a coming up, looked down upon thing. It's not like an up and coming thing. That is what everybody in this country wants to fucking be.
Right.
Is that person, that guy, the dude.
Before
who was like
it wasn't.
It wasn't. It was like looked down upon because fucking white people, racist people, and all these people who control the world didn't want that shit to be, But now they realize there's no stopping that. There's no stopping this culture. Like,
everybody want to be a rapper.
So you work with them or work without them.
Even the white country girls want to be rappers.
100%. They like everybody is like, bro. I was at my son's graduation in Cambridge, Renge and Latin, and shout out Renge. Like this is in a shout, like a downfall, like a shit talk to them. It was dope. Like their staff is just talking with more of a understandable thing for the kids. Like they're bringing up auras and vibes and like, bro. First of all, teachers were not doing that when they were talking in speeches at my fucking school.
Yeah,
They were like, I fucking whatever.
Right.
These teachers are like, nah, the aura and energy y'all came with this year, like for real, like we it's just become more accepted. Like, when we were younger, it was like just the world and the people who ran shit were like no,
how they looked at
this
it,
new like energy and it's just too
much
for
right,
us.
Right,
right.
Too
aggressive. We can't control it neither, so we don't like it. Like, and then it comes to find out like, listen, there's no controlling it, but there's a way to make money off of it. Right. That's why it's accepted,
right? Because there's a way to make
the
money.
regular, whatever you want to call it, like elites and the people who control shit. Like,
real quick, now that we on the topic of music, did y'all see what that singer Shorty said about Tory Lanez?
No.
The singer, what's her name? Fucking Renee. What's her name? Renee Rapp.
Never heard of
her. She was on an interview with some shorty and they was talking, and I guess she's been very vocal about her support for Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay, yes.
So, you know what I mean? Shorty asked her, like, you know, how do you feel? Like, you obviously everything, the news came out about Tory, like Megan Lyons, Shorty shot her, not Tory.
Yeah, for real.
So Shorty asked her, like, with all this coming out, like, and then Tory getting stabbed, how does that make you feel? Like, what do you have to say? And she's like, people get stabbed every day.
Oh no!
She dead ass. She said people get stabbed every day. I mean, she said people get stabbed every day, and then she looked in the camera. She said, maybe it needs to happen more.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, this is the one thing I don't want to wish harm against anybody. That man's a millionaire, or was making M's or whatever, and like was probably feeding mad people. It's a sad thing that he got put where he's put. But let me really quick also be transparent. Like I got 3 sisters. Like, listen, dog. Like I understand what it is. Like. Should be like some of these bitches be tripping.
Bitches do be tripping.
You shoot y'all bitches. The Stallion in the foot, bro. Like word, fam. You're a clown. Like you're a vicious.
If he
actually shot her.
Of course, all
right.
What do you call alleged? Right?
Allegedly.
Yeah. But allegedly. I'm just trying to see both sides. Like if that is the case, you
absolutely.
have little man syndrome.
Absolutely.
Like you're climbing on a bench and like what? Like you're instantly off my like out of my circle. Like you're a monster.
Yeah, right.
My whole thing is though, like regardless, like you could 100% be a buster, and I agree with that.
But I don't know if he did though.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is
I say he didn't.
I think it's fucked up.
Shorty can't even get
nobody deserves to get shot, get stabbed.
No. I'm not saying he doesn't. And again, I want to. Yeah, let's run that badly. That's separate from what I'm talking about. Right. I'm just talking about like let's start from the beginning.
No, of course. In general, if he really did do that, he a clown ass.
Yeah, exactly. But obviously. Like, I don't. Again, why I started with like, I don't wish it would happen to him on anybody besides like rats, which he's not a rat.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not a rat,
if you're a rat, that's a whole different.
If you're a rat in the skin, I don't give a fuck what happens. You can die today, straight up. I don't play none of that gang shit. Like
that rat
you did crimes and then put other good people. Maybe who knows if they were good or bad, but you
did your dirt and you fucking threw
you
somebody
tattletale,
you're a bitch, bro.
Like you
you're
can tell your mom about
bitch.
something, but if you put someone in prison, there's men in prison
because of you, because you open your mouth, right? You
I don't
a
care
bitch.
what happens to you.
Gangster.
I don't feel bad about it. I got good people doing life and doing just big numbers for people who for someone who just couldn't keep their mouth shut. It's like, so y'all can stay that way with all that. But again, he didn't do any of that. You know what I mean? So, from what we know and all these other things. So it's sad that it happened like that. Again, another thing that's kind of crazy though is like, bro, this shit's not like this jail shit's for real. Like,
you seen some shit like that happening?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was away for 4 years. Like, no deaths, but dudes getting poked up, bleeding everywhere. Yeah, the shit's.
You ain't never gotten into no bangs in there?
I got into like 4 bangs there. All in the county though. Once I went upstate, it's like a different level of respect. It's like different. Motherfuckers ain't trying to go to like it's gonna be real deep, or it's not gonna happen. In the county, it's like things pop up over nothing because it's like dudes who just caught their case,
right,
fighting. So dudes like looking at life, not knowing what their future is. So they're just like, so what's up? Like
right. They just mad,
mad tight, mad heated, mad fucking upset and scared, about what their future's like.
Honestly, that's crazy that you said. I feel like that scared fear is a big thing.
Yes, because when you're fearful, you
don't know what's going right.
You either curdle up and break, or you become
you toughen up.
Vicious. Some people become overly vicious when they're upset.
Especially when you sit in, like you said, when you sit in a cell and you do not know what the outcome is right now. You do not know if you're going home. You don't know what. Like everything and anything goes through your head, and you be ready to crash out. You be ready to break down. You be ready to fucking pray to God. You be ready to curse niggas out. Like every fucking emotion comes. I ain't never did time, but niggas been, you know what I'm saying?
No, but you
did my running and shit, right? You feel me?
Right.
Like
Like
I've been arrested, and all that shit goes through your head, bro. Because you're like, damn, like what's tomorrow gonna look like?
Prison doing time is 95 to 90% a mental game. Like, cause I know dudes that are whatever slim dudes that lived completely fine in prison because the respect level. Like they might even had to get to a bang or two, but just show dudes like, dudes ain't doing like
I know
playing me like a sucker. Like once you get over that part, which is again the thought of doing something is always worse than just doing it. Remember that, y'all. The thought of doing something is always harder than just doing it. Fighting, getting pussy for the first time, doing your first show, every single thing. The thought was
that's
tougher.
real.
I don't know if getting pussy for the first time was that hard.
I mean, I'll tell you like this: first time I ever got pussy.
Actually, no, it kind of was. I struggled a little bit. I was like, where is it?
Right? We're talking about doing something a motherfucker just hasn't done. Right?
You right.
Thinking of doing something is harder than just doing it.
Yeah,
right?
You
First
right.
time I was ever about to get some pussy, I'm like, damn, like it's about to go digging.
Right.
I thought I was gonna tear that shit up.
Right. Then I
1 minute later.
Whatever the outcome is, it was kind of like,
37 seconds.
That wasn't that like deep though.
Just
the deepness of it. It wasn't that deep.
Right.
I'm already like, all right, bring the next one. Actually, like I'm ready now. Like,
That's
like,
a fact.
It's just again fights. First fight I ever got into, I'm like, damn, like I don't even really want to do this shit, but we're gonna get it. Get into the fight, you realize, oh, that shit ain't that deep.
Yeah.
It's like that with everything, dog.
It's
a very
no,
important
right.
thing to learn. I think it helps. It's a big help to like grow in life. It's like once you realize the thought of something, the modeling shit. I just landed the modeling gig, and it's like, bro, a lot of I had even my own thoughts of like being like, am I really gonna be in these pictures? Fucking posing and all this crazy shit. So I'm like, fuck it, dog. Like the thought of it was harder. I did it, bro. She fucking loved me and literally said that out of the 200 people that came that day, she loved my shit the most out of everybody. It's like all because I just did like let myself do something that I might not have wanted to fucking do. It's like, it's like you gotta push that limit sometimes.
I like that. The thought of
the thought of doing something is always harder than just doing it. Write that down.
Like, we're gonna go ahead and clip that. We're gonna get clip that.
Message.
You feel me? Message. Shout out. You know exactly where that comes from. Don't be a menace, bro.
Where'd you find
So let's switch it up a little bit, man.
Oh, you want to get into some ratchet shit?
You knew it was coming, bro. You knew. Nah, because I was having a conversation about this. I'd be talking about mad random shit. Can a relationship last without good sex?
No. Can a happy relationship last without good sex? No. Can a relationship last? Yes, because you could make anything work. I know old couples that literally have been together 60 years, haven't had sex in 40, but they made the decision like we're gonna be together forever, and they probably cheated on each other, all that, and dealt with it, got over it.
Definitely,
they're not happy.
Right.
So now back to the real point. Listen to me, bro. There's no such thing as a happy relationship without good sex, because the person who's not getting the good sex is gonna go find the good sex.
Thank you.
Yo,
thank you.
Any shorty or any dude who ever
take
tripped
a
about
shot for that.
Yes,
Take a shot for ya.
Message. Yo, any dude who tripped over a bitch, even when he was the type of dude who never tripped over bitches, you know why? Because it was the best sex he ever got in his life, and that was the only reason he was tripping. He found every other reason, like, oh, I'm in love with her. No, it's because the fucking sex was the pussy was fire.
Gangster.
And then with a woman too, I've had many women attached and many women weren't. Like, I've been, and the ones who were attached, it always was because of one thing. And they all said the same thing. It's because it was the best sex they ever got in their life. And they're like, fuck, they worry. They literally get anxiety, like, fuck, but like, what if he like doesn't give me that anymore?
Or he's giving it to somebody else.
And honestly, it's harder for women to find good sex, bro, because these dudes out here, most dudes out here act like they know what they're talking about. They don't.
They don't. Or they're not packing.
You get me? They talk a big game. So like a lot of women go through. I've had had women I've fucked and they literally are like, I've never even knew what good sex was until now at the age of 27 or whatever the age they are. I've never even seen good sex.
I've actually been like, I
feel like that's most women though. Yeah, that's most women.
But you see, so it gets insane. We can get some good guffs. Like there's a million bitches out there giving good guffs. Giving good pussy, right?
Yeah.
So it's not the craziest thing. Like we get some good pussy. bitches get some good dick, bro. It's mind fucking. They literally are like, I can't let go of that though. Like,
so hold on. So you think the odds of women getting good dick are smaller than men getting good pussy?
Definitely.
You think so?
Definitely, because I think 80%.
You think so?
Because I'm gonna tell you the voice.
Whoa,
This is the voice from women, right?
I'm gonna go after you though.
How you gonna speak for women, dog?
I'm only gonna speak for the ones who talk to me.
Okay, all right.
Right, not all.
Okay,
I'm talking through voices. My experiences, what I've been told.
I gotta tap in on this when he done.
Is that like, yo, most of these women don't have 90% of these women 80% of the time don't get good sex. These dudes talk a big game and will come real quick or not run the game right. Like, bro, I've literally had women tell me like, let me tell you something, Preem. Like, most of these dudes don't do what they don't know how to make a bitch nut.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm hip to that.
So when a woman finds a man who can make, bro, I be like, can make a bitch nut 3-4 times before you finish.
One session,
they never letting go of that forever.
On dead dog, yo, real talk. My man's spitting right now. My man's spitting right now, son.
Come on, dog.
He's
cooking.
spitting
It's just a real.
on
Again,
dogs.
this isn't. I hate this because like on dogs, there's gonna be some women who see this and are gonna be like, he thinks he's just a shit.
Yeah.
Like, no, bro.
Who the hell does white boy think he is?
But you know.
Yo, my nickname should be Mr. Who the hell does white boy think he is?
Yeah, I think that's what we gonna call him.
Listen, who the fuck does white boy think he is?
Who the hell does white boy
We got
think
the
he
name
is?
of the episode.
But for real, I'm speaking through after sex conversation. I'm not doing a podcast after sex conversation. Like, after you done fucked a bitch and she's saying things she never planned on saying.
Right. Nah, gangsta.
Because she's mystified. She's over there. Her shit's still shaking.
Right.
She's like,
She want to cuddle and shit all of a sudden.
She's saying shit, but she's literally after saying it like, man, I shouldn't even have said that.
Right.
You weren't even supposed to know that.
Nah, honestly,
I'm not talking shit. I'm really telling you things that a real woman has said.
Right.
This
Also,
isn't like,
too,
I think they think this. No, dog, they're saying this shit.
But also, too, to speak on that, I feel like a lot of niggas don't know what good pussy is, bro. So niggas would say it's good pussy and it would be like, it'd be average. It'd be like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really good. It's just.
What did Luda say in Lovers and Friends? I think it was Luda who said it, where he's basically like, he said something like, if you ain't saying this shit's great, then you ain't doing it right. I forget how he said it. Lovers and Friends, that crazy track, like a fire track from that time. But he says like, basically, if you saying like sex ain't like, I forget how he said it. He said it fire though, like, if you're saying sex ain't like amazing, then you ain't doing it right. And there's many people that never reach that. There's a lot of like there's a difference between like, I don't know, sex can be a million things. Sex can be a very brute thing though, bro. Like where like there's many people who don't they were taught sex in a brute way. Right. Maybe
like ground and pound. Like you gotta kill that shit.
Rape or anything
right.
So then forever they just never get like what some of these bitches are experiencing when dudes are doing things right. Some of them can't even bring themselves to that because they've been so like sex is almost like a chore or an uncomfortable thing. They can't enjoy it. Right, and it's like, bro, I mean, listen, man, I might have to come out with a fucking book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look at it.
Nah, I can't.
Who does white boy think he is, man?
I can't let all my sauce out, man. I don't know.
I told y'all, man, the music's one thing. Don't get me talking. They tricked me, y'all.
That's why you brought the Henny out, y'all. Get that nigga talking.
I ain't drink Henny in a minute till he walked in with that. That's my thing. He got
that's a fact.
We gonna have to do the statistics on that for real.
On his birthday, this nigga got a bottle of 1942. Nigga said, "Let's get." Did you get 2 bottles?
I got 2 bottles. One was the like the big shit with the Magnum.
Yeah, he got the Magnum. He got a Magnum and a 1942. One,
and then I also got I got like some champagne.
The champagne came with it.
Yeah, my cousin came. My cousin Griselda came. Shout out Jamie Lee, man, that's my dog. She came and dropped. That was a movie.
Nah, we made a movie.
You want to see clips of it, man? Lurking on my
Lurking video, gangsta word too.
Yeah, go check that shit out.
We made a movie for your birthday. That shit was fire. But this nigga was guzzling the fucking pause.
Pause there. But nah, it's
tequila.
Yeah. I'll be like, especially if the bottle bitch is bad, fucking back to being easy, right? I'll be like, you bottle, come in.
But this nigga was just saying before, he's like, oh, I'm shy and easy.
He didn't say he was shy.
I never bagged it, though. I'm not trying to bag it. I'm
trying to get you lit.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Bitches will tell you, but the conversation will never once be like, damn, I like you, or damn, it'll be like, that's why bitches love talking, because they're like, oh, a man who talks to me who literally isn't like
on my nuts. Yeah.
I'm
I've had many of
50-50,
them be
bro.
like, oh my God, it's like a fresher bread.
Nah,
Honestly, I'm the same way.
Shorty.
I'm
Nah,
definitely the same way.
compliment the shorty.
We're gonna have a conversation, and then
But yeah.
if I really like you like that, or if I see the vibe is going there, then I'll be like, oh, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
I know a bunch of shorties, bro. I grew up with 3 sisters, bro.
Yeah.
I grew up with 3 sisters. Right. My pop was in my life, but shit, you know what I'm saying? Never had no brothers, though. So, that's why another thing, like, homies is huge to me. I mean, my brothers was in the hood. Like, that's just what it was. I always had sisters. So, but the whole point is, man, is like, yeah, like, I got many shorties out there that have met me. I've never done nothing with, but will literally, you mention my name in front of them, and you'll almost think like, damn, they ever did some shit. But no, really, it's really just about, they're going to praise me. Because they're going to be like, yo, listen, like, not many men are like him. Facts. He come around and he'll be able to have a great conversation.
He'll be a real nigga.
We laugh. We all are laughing without uncomfortability, without no sexual fucking. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll take that when when the vibe is right.
It's crazy because when you're like that, bro, people really think you just be killing everything.
Oh
that
my
come
God,
moving, bro.
yo, message to fucking that, bro.
Nah, real talk.
I can't live.
Cause I'm like, yo,
I can't live.
So that's why I posted that. That's why I posted that shit on my Instagram the other day. It was like, yo, you always around mad women, like God forbid I want to show women support, and it's like, yo, people always talking shit to me because they're like, you around.
Yep.
I had a shorty say that. They're like, yeah, she's like, I could never talk to you because you always around mad bitches, and not because I'm insecure, but like that's crazy to have your nigga always around mad bitches. And I'm like,
I respect it.
I mean, I get it, bro, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, but if I'm a cool nigga and you know I'm a respectable nigga and you know I'm not that type of nigga, then there's a reason why shorties gravitate to me. You feel me? Like that shouldn't be a bad thing. Now, if I was a nigga that was fucking every single one of these bitches, and that's why they gravitate to, or if I was tricking on these bitches and that's why they gravitate to me, that would be different, and I can understand that. But if shorties fuck with me because they fuck with me because I'm a cool nigga, I'm a funny nigga, because I'm a respectful nigga, because I'm a protector. You feel me? So like I feel like that's always how I've been, and I feel like that's why a lot of people fuck with me, because like if you in my group, like I'm gonna take care of you.
No, 100%.
You feel me? Like I'm gonna make sure you good.
Around people.
I'm gonna make sure you good.
People for sure.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make sure you good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna make sure you good, you good. Oh, you came with her, she's good. Oh, y'all good. I bet.
That's why you're good at what you do on Dogs, bro.
On that dog. I posted that shit too. My nigga hit me up. He was like, yo, honestly, you the first promoter I worked with in years, bro, that really like kept his word.
Really gives a fuck.
You made sure that everything came out the way it was supposed to. Like woo woo. But that's how I am with everything. You feel me? Like, because the way I look about life is like, you're only as good as your word, especially as a man. You know what I'm saying? So if I tell you X, Y, and Z, and you get to the spot and it's A, B, C, it don't matter who fucked it up.
Right.
Even if I gave you the right information and they fucked up, it's on me because that's my word. I told you what it was.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I will say this about the relationships is like, bro, I'm on. Yeah, we do. We might need another episode for this conversation in full. Like, bro, I wrote a book, bro, in my head. It's not out there.
He said it's coming soon, though.
Published, but in here somewhere.
2035.
It's coming. Wait on it.
The world might need it before 35. But no bullshit, man. It's like, listen, I was the type of motherfucker. I dealt with women my whole life, and I always like was one of, let's just talk about it, right? Like, I had a shorty, and the minute was not with it. When that was ending, preparing into the next. I always had a bitch, bro. Always had a bitch, and it's not a good thing. It's one of like some people in this world end up falling into like they can't breathe unless, or they can't feel like they're worth something without like someone else that's always praising them.
I'm glad you said that. Honestly,
let's talk about it.
Yeah. People that have to be in relationships.
And bro, I was one of them. I was one of them, and I used to always be like as if that measured my worth, kind of like if I didn't fuck with if I don't got someone trying to be with me and praise me in a month. And within a month span, it's like, oh, what am I doing wrong?
You ain't
what am I not that dude?
Yeah.
You falling
off.
Something. Or just like,
that's a level of insecurity.
I went through that forever. And like,
that's
bro,
definitely a level of insecurity.
Yes. And like, I came home, got into a relationship. That's a whole nother story we're not going to touch. But like, you know what I mean? Learned that in that time, I made 4 songs. We're talking about like a 2-year period. Bro, the minute that was done, I made fucking 50 songs in 6 months. You got me? For me now, again, and not everybody, for me, the toxicity of relationships, and it's not even about which people. Yeah. Every relationship, I don't give a fuck. Bring all your fucking perfect relationship people. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell y'all right now, y'all lying. There's some shit going on behind the doors. Some issues going on. So it's like, I agree. When I get into that, it cripples me from doing the things I think I'm supposed to do, which is what I think I've proven to myself. Been single now for 2 years, 2.5 years, because, ladies, y'all know, like
He's outside.
I'm halfway in relationship now.
He's outside.
I got my foot in the door in a couple ways. But like,
Yeah, nigga said I got a couple girlfriends or whatever. You feel me? But nobody official. Nobody
associates. But I've just learned that
associates is crazy.
when you start giving a fuck a certain best way to explain it. You wake up in the morning, which none of us are waking up with 100% energy, right? Because I smoke and we all these things. So whatever percentage you wake up with in the day, it starts going down the minute you wake up, right? You wake up, you have that top number, 80% energy, 100% energy. If I spend, which when you're in a relationship, it ends up being either half of it or more. When you spend that much percentage of your energy on the day worrying about what somebody else is doing.
Bro, your day's over.
Your life is stuck.
It's over.
Your life is stuck.
Facts.
I don't need, like, I learned this the hard way, bro. I went through a hard breakup. I went through a bunch of shit. And it's like, what I've learned is when I'll tell bitches I don't want to be with y'all because of this. And they'll be like, it's because you just want to talk to bitches. And I'm like, no, it's because I don't want to give a fuck about who you fucking.
Right.
Because the minute I do, my life's fucked up. I ain't worried about music now. I'm starting. Am I doing right?
Bro, I love the fact that you said that because I was
it's
literally.
All real. Let's talk about
I was talking to a shorty about this the other day and shit because, you know,
we
was having some real conversations and shit. And she was talking about, you know.
Some think it's game.
We was talking about some of the trauma that she's been through and stuff like that. And then, you know, she was like to me, she's like, yo, I don't know how you could be so calm sometimes. I don't know how you can brush shit off. I don't know how you can, like, be the type of person that you are. And I was like, because I was a crash out. Because I was that nigga that was up worrying about what the fuck this next person was doing. Yes. And I'll tell you right now, all that did for me was take away the energy that I could have been putting towards something else. And that's how I look at it now.
Right.
I'm like, yo, if I spend 30 minutes arguing with you, fighting with you, worried about what you're doing, that's 30 minutes that I could have been given to building my business. That's 30 minutes that I could have been getting money. That's 30 minutes that I could have been, you know, working on myself. And I can't do that because I'm worried about you. So you know what? I'm not going to worry about 100%. You.
See, I have a different thought process on that. And I'm with you. I'm with where y'all at. I'm with y'all.
Be the devil's advocate.
Not really devil's advocate, but more so just like my direction. So like y'all see it as like I had to be a crash out first to get to this point. Me personally, it was more so of just like, I just know that you're just wasting my time. Like the nagging part of it, nagging part of it, you just in my ear like this.
Which is a big part of it.
Is just annoying to me.
It's part of the
Get the fuck away from me, dog.
Yes.
Like, I need you to be my peace, not my fucking
and
head.
bro, that's a huge
some people gotta
way to
learn
look
that.
at things. And some people have to learn that.
Yeah,
Which I had to learn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's no shade to either one of y'all.
What you're saying is, it's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The nagging is what it was.
And that's what I know now. Protecting your peace.
Protecting
you feel me? And then as kids, when you're growing up, you don't think about your peace, your energy, your mental. You're just like, yo.
Which some people get it earlier than others, but like you're right. Some people are just worried about.
Honestly, I think it's a pride thing. I think it's 100% a pride thing because you're worried about what they're doing because you're like, nigga, why ain't you? You should in your head.
You up my ass and raising me. Why aren't you cherishing the ground I walk on, bitch?
And as a guy, in your head, you're like, yo, why isn't this shorty? Nah, real talk. But as a guy, you're like, yo, why isn't this shorty fucking bending over backwards for me? Why isn't she confessing her love for me? Why isn't she fucking
must be doing
being
that for
a wife?
else.
And as a shorty, it's, yo, why isn't this nigga breaking the bank for me? Why isn't this nigga fucking getting down on one knee for me? You know what I'm saying?
He must be doing that for somebody else.
You feel it? And it's always, and come on, that's something shorties even say. Oh, you must be doing it for your other bitch or talking to the other bitch. But that's a pride thing.
But all that being said, I literally will tell these women, bro, and it fucks them up in the head. I literally will be like, yo, if we both know this, which is like, I don't want to fucking say this for like it's a majority thing, but like, yes, like, are there fucking people that fucking find people that's their fucking people? I guess.
No, right.
That nigga said maybe, nigga.
Maybe talk to the motherfuckers who have. But the truth is that for me, I believe that everybody deep down knows one truth. That like, yo, like, you're not only gonna be physically attracted to one person for the rest of your life, and like even if you like are soul wise, like no one will have your soul maybe like this person, but are you never ever gonna want to like maybe not even sex because some people don't go that far, but at least like you're gonna tell me you're not gonna ever like appreciate like a flirtatious attention from a coworker, or you're not gonna and like I know like now it's like damn like. You don't want to let a bitch live at all, right? But it's like the whole point is like this is why I stay away from now that because my bitch who's out there saying, I'm Author Supreme's bitch, woman, you're my woman, you literally need to walk like a goddess on golden sand who fucking, like, bro, you're not going to be out here fucking you're not going to be out here bent over shaking ass in videos with your homegirls. We're not doing that if you representing me. And now bitches are starting to get something that I don't even show them right now because I don't wife none of these bitches. But y'all don't want this. Like, you get me? Like, we're not doing that.
You need a homebody shorty is what you're saying.
Yes, which is like,
yeah, I'm outside. I'm outside for the both of us.
Word.
I'm outside enough for the both of us, baby.
Right. And let's just keep it transparent, dog. Then I get to being like, okay, I'm a grown up and I understand that even what I'm asking for is kind of
a little crazy.
Yeah.
And like, so I literally.
It's not really that crazy.
Not crazy, but
the good girls are usually homebodies.
It's hard to ask of a woman to say, okay, I want you to stay in the house all the time, but guess what? Know something. I ain't.
Right.
Like,
right.
I'm outside.
Nah, you can't say that.
Know that it's hard.
It's
to
not
ask
realistic.
A woman that.
So
like, I'll tell shorties, like, realistically, girl, like, when you start figuring it out, you're gonna realize you don't want to be with me.
So, all right, let me play a scenario for you.
Yeah.
Let me play a scenario for you. This might
dope,
this might expose you a little bit.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, but
I'm ready
like, all
too,
right, so
I'm
let's say.
ready for it. He said, I'm actually interested.
We all getting in trouble on this episode.
Yeah, exposing all you niggas.
I came into the day getting in
Let's
trouble.
talk about it.
Yeah. All right, but let's say you get this shorty, right? Because you get the shorty of your dreams that's inside the house, the one that you talking about,
like
the one
the
you refer
ideal
to.
joint.
Their ideal joint, right?
Yes.
And let's say you get this shorty, right? And you just mentioned earlier that you a man, so your eyes are everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna want some shit that you see, you know what I mean, that come across the way. You know what I'm saying? So if you have your ideal shorty, are you still going after that shorty? This
is such a tough question to answer for so many people, but you know what? I'm mad happy you asked it because it's like I've been there.
I got the answer for that in one line.
Like, I've cheated on a bunch of shorties. I'll keep it $1. Listen, if I told y'all the shit I've been through with women, like, y'all be like, I can't believe this dude don't hate bitches. Like, that's why women love me, because I'm so loving.
Most men probably feel that way.
No, first of all, men turn into hate mongers. Like,
that's a
fucking
fact.
women all suck and I hate them all, and BBL bitches fucking around.
We could talk about that too. Like,
that's true.
Men harbor hate a lot more than women do.
Yes, we do. We're more prideful. They let more things go. Like, for the bigger picture. Men are just like, you disrespected me once, I fucking hate you forever.
Every bitch is done.
Yeah, you're all dead to me.
Played.
This is true.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's how I came up. Bitch used to make fun of me when I was a kid.
Right.
You feel me? Like, oh, you short, you so when I glowed up, it was over for you bitches.
But it takes a while to know, like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
This is
true. So hold on, re-say the question again. What was that? I need to hear the format of the question again.
Okay, so you have your ideal.
If you have your ideal shorty, are you still looking at other shorties?
I had a shorty.
Are you still bagging that other
I ain't
shorty?
even talking about this bitch. With no names, of course. We won't do that here.
Yeah, nah, we don't drop names unless you want to drop names.
She knows I'm about NTB watching me. I know.
Yeah.
But
shout out to the shorty that be watching.
You said she be lurking?
She be lurking.
But no capital. Like, I learned a lot with that because, like, that's what I thought about her. And the dogs that never cheated on or nothing. I've been a trifling motherfucker in my life. And I just came home from prison. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, I could have been, you know what I mean? But, like, at the end of the day, dog, there's many reasons why things didn't work out, whatever. In the end, my big point is that with good-looking people, which is like, I don't give a fuck, beauty in the eye of the beholder. We all know when a motherfucker's a good-looking motherfucker. Right?
Okay, all right, yeah, you're right.
Like, I don't care. Like, you might even get bitches. You can still be an ugly motherfucker and get bitches. Like,
nah, facts.
You're still not a good-looking motherfucker.
Are you referring to yourself?
I am a good-looking motherfucker.
Okay, yeah. Pop your shit.
The other day, I know I do this once in a while, but I'm a good-looking motherfucker. But like,
I just
when
need
you
to get a line out real quick.
And good-looking has a lot to do with energy, bro.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Because when I'm scruffy,
100%.
I still look better than some motherfuckers who get their cut. Like, go get your cut.
Right.
Because I'm gonna talk to the girl when I'm looking at her. She's gonna be like, oh.
And I can
Right.
still
He's so
bag a
different.
thotty on some bummy shit, you heard?
That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying.
This wave cap is part of the aura.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it all has to do with shit like that. It's more about front face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
I don't know what it is about him. He's just like so dead. It's
So My answer to that right there, what you said though, is
He didn't really answer it, but go ahead.
Nah,
put it like this.
No, hold on.
Yeah. To finish it, I tried it, and like I really would. Like my man, more Beezy
you would
again.
try not to look at others.
I mean, I would look. I would look 100%. It's about making a decision about wanting to do things, and like I've made the decision to do things. I have, but not with certain ones, because I was just,
so
like,
now I got two things
I
to say.
believed in that so much, which I look back at myself like, you fucking dumb motherfucker. But like there was a time where I was like, nah, like I believe like we can maybe figure like it's worth not fucking with a bunch of hoes and all this other
to
shit.
see where it goes.
But was that shorty your ideal shorty? The shorty that you was with at that
Definitely
time?
not.
Okay, so
now that I'm
that
grown,
don't really count.
I thought though at a time though.
Right.
When I was
at that
her,
time you thought so.
Definitely.
Okay.
100%. I was riding for that 1,000. 1,000. She's my wife. Bitch was we lived together, had our own apartment together, like built our lives together. It was all that. Like I was, like when it could. So my man Moore talks all this shit because for years he only known me for a couple of years, even though we're like this. But he only known me as single Preem. So he's like, yeah, dog, Preem be fucking, you know. And then it killed. He literally brought it up today. He's like, yo, it's crazy. I've heard. Remember you mentioned like when you're in a relationship, you're down
like
to
that.
the T. Like,
right.
He's like, I can't even imagine that.
Right.
Because they don't know that me. And it's just like, because I'm not tapping into that.
Right.
Again, it goes back to everything we said.
Because when I'm a lover boy, I'm a lover boy.
When I go, it's like, bitch, like.
Yeah, niggas.
I seen a meme. It's
Shorties
this
took
dude
that
from the
from me.
country. He has like no shirt on. He comes up to his shorty, right? Y'all gotta look this shit up. He comes up to his shorty. It's like a gritty video. Like you can tell it's like a 2000s video. He comes up to her with a banjo. They're like, it's like Cali or something. He comes up to it. He's like, dung, right? Rungs it. And she's like, oh my God. She knows him. Like, she knows he's about to do some stupid shit. He's like, I'm in love with you, bitch.
I seen that shit.
Bro, I felt that shit down in the corner. Like, when I fuck with you, like, bitch, like, you might not even fuck with me right now. And I'm coming to tell you that, bitch, you're my bitch.
Yeah,
like,
straight up. So, shout out to that man wherever he's at in the world, man. That nigga went viral.
Stop being
Love you,
bitch.
bitch.
That was me in my head for days. Like, weeks.
My answer to that, you feel me, is it's a Big Sean line, actually. Shout out to Big Sean.
Ooh.
What's a perfect girl if it's not the perfect time? You know what I'm saying? And I believe that shit 100% because, like, I had my ideal shorty. I fucked it up. It wasn't a perfect.
That's a tough one.
It wasn't a perfect time for me.
That is a tough one. And
like, I was still in a place of hurt, healing,
damaged,
and rediscovering who I was. You feel me?
That's
so, like,
huge, fam.
when I had that in front of me, like, I noticed
couldn't appreciate it
who she was. No. Like, I appreciate who she was. I knew who she was, but because of the state that I was in, I wasn't ready to accept it.
Right.
Like, I wasn't ready to believe how real it actually was. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I just came out of a situation where I just did so dirty. Like, this is too good to be true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way this shorty can be bad, get to the bag, fuck with me, and really be fully for me. There's no way, bro. Like, there's got to be a catch somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
It's too good to be true.
Me being a person that I am, like, I'm a preventative person. So it's like, yo, if I feel like I'm going to get crazy.
You're not going to let it happen.
I'm not going to let it happen. You feel me? Like, I'm going to be on my bullshit to make sure that I don't get left standing in the dust, bro.
I have a track with Shy Godly, who is a dope artist from Boston. He has tracks like Melly's, all these dudes. He's doing this thing. He's on some like A Boogie shit, but like supercharged, like on some like he's crazy with the vocals. I have a track with him. This reason that it came out yet, like whatever technical issues. But bro, I have a track where literally the first line I say, I'm talking about that. I literally said like I couldn't accept the peace and love when it came in. I said, oh my God, I said I couldn't accept the peace and love when I came in. Fuck. It's an older track, but I might have to run it. But like, I literally am saying like I can't accept the peace of love when it came in. I said like, it's hard to fix energies when they're breaking. And then I said goals weren't adjacent.
That shit crazy though. That's real. Nah, that shit is real though because like
shout out Shot God.
That wasn't even really the full bar, but I felt that. I felt that for real.
Because I chopped it and put it together.
Nah,
so
I felt that.
Message,
I felt that
right now.
Nah, but for real though, that shit is real life, bro. Cause like that shit is real life.
Yeah,
I felt that.
Sometimes we ruin opportunities.
Shit ain't adjacent. Shit wasn't lining up right. It wasn't aligned.
Where you thought this was going is not where I thought this was going.
The plan wasn't right.
Dogs,
I have to
man.
let that
I'm not
ring
gonna lie.
again.
That's low key why I be moving the way I move now. Cause I feel like, damn, I kind of low key fucked it up for myself. So I'm like,
a good shorty I fucked with recently. Literally, it said it. She's ill. She's an ill woman. One of the only shorties who straight up said it was like, "Oh boy, you damaged." Shit, she knows. Off the early
right. You in tune.
How she knew you was damaged like that, man?
She been through this shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I hate a bitch that be knowing some shit.
Yeah,
don't be knowing shit about me, man.
The game plan was for you not to know.
Yeah, don't be knowing shit, man. You fucking up my sauce by knowing.
You know a nigga got trauma and shit. I was trying to hide that.
Yeah.
I was trying to hide that shit.
We are in a different age too.
That's
we
fact.
were younger, bro. Like for men, it was like it didn't matter if you were damaged. Like shut up.
Yeah,
nah, gangsta.
That's
so
pussy shit. It's like at the end of the day, bro. Realizing things about reality, like within your own brain, is huge, bro. It's not no pussy shit. It's not nothing. Knowing who you are and knowing what you're not good with and knowing what you need to fix. Bro, I literally just said this shit. I wanted to say this earlier. I really just talk my real life because every time we come up with something, I'm going to say I said this shit in the song. But I literally just got done saying in the song, like, I'm singing on it too. It's kind of crazy. I can't even reenact it right now. But I basically said, no auto-tune neither. It was like, it's definitely voice editing, but not tune. It's some gangster shit. My dude's the man. But I basically said, like, I know I got some things to fix. I know I got some problems. Just know I'm gonna fix that. You know what I'm saying? And like the first thing is like realizing like what we got issues with, or what we used to have issues with. What we did before that created who we are now and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I respect like bringing that, like talking about that, because it's true. Like I probably lost. I don't think I had the one that I lost because of that, but I definitely have blocked myself from good people because I just was like, damn, like. There's no way you're that good. Like, let me go fuck this up by fucking some bitches you knowing, and then like you don't want to fuck with me anyways, right? Cool.
I mean, I wouldn't do nothing crazy.
Like not purposely, but you get what I'm saying.
Right.
Not purposely,
You just
but
crashed
like,
out.
You just crashed out anyways because you don't believe in it. So you out. You don't purposely get caught up, but like how stupid a dudes we just be getting caught up. Like,
now that we're talking about healing and trauma and shit, you feel me? Like all the shorties there in they soft girl era. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that. Do you feel like men should be able? I don't want to say soft nigga era, but like, do you think men should be allowed to be in their healing era?
I think I think people should be able to respectfully feel and deal with anything they got going on how they think that they should, right? I don't think. Like, yeah, like, I get what you're trying to say. It's hard to word it right? But, like, it's like, yeah, like, do I think men should be aware of their feelings, how they feel about things? Absolutely, 100%. Because that's what makes, like, them top motherfuckers, them elite motherfuckers for men in this world.
But being aware of your feelings and actually venting out your feelings are two different things.
Nah, I think, see, that's where I think is the problem. Because men aren't allowed to vent their feelings. We've talked about that.
They think they're not.
Right.
I do all the fucking time.
That's the problem, though. Like, you, if you're in tune with your emotions, but you're not able to express them,
right?
How are you really in tune with them, or how can you really deal with them?
Now, what your feelings are, now it comes to, like, if you're over here, like, venting the fact that fucking, I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to, like, be insensitive, but it's like, yeah, like, if you're fucking venting, if you're venting some shit that's like not real fucking, like, how do I explain it? If you're sitting there,
you're
like,
venting about shit that you're
like, I didn't have my mom around, right? And I know that I'm this way because she wasn't around. Realizing that, talking about that with another grown man that might understand.
Right, that's real.
That's fucking, you need
that's
that.
Real.
Because you can understand it in yourself, but, you never talk about it with your homies, though. That's something that, like, you maybe be able to survive, but it's like, you haven't reached need to get your ultimate level.
Right.
I love one of my favorite saying is like, I have not reached my final form. And it's like bro, to me,
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, to meet your final form, dog, you need to have been able to
have to be in tune with your emotions.
You have to have been able to be in tune with them and have said them out loud somewhere. Where somebody was listening.
Said them out loud somewhere.
Not just to yourself.
That's deep. I
don't think y'all niggas caught that. Hold on. Say that again. You need to be able. You said you need to be able to say your feelings out loud
to somebody. Yes,
to somebody.
To fully be able to deal with them, and understand them.
That's real, bro.
Because if you say them only to yourself, you might be understanding them, kind of, but like, it's like the validation kind of a reassurance of like the thoughts you're having are human, bro. The thoughts you're having are normal.
Right.
You know, they're not like
you're not crazy, and you're not being by yourself.
Ashamed of them. You know what I mean? Like fucking.
Damn,
do I wish my pops
gang.
was around more when I was young? Yeah, he was in prison. Do I wish he was around more? Yes. Does that mean fucking? Then people take those things and go to the furthest. Like, I hate that ad over. And it's like I fucking love my father, you know, because I know he's a good dude. But it's just
honestly,
like
that's
you
this
know,
might lead into a great topic today, being Father's Day and everything.
Yeah, I almost forgot,
I
nigga.
wanted to talk about
I almost forgot,
Happy
man.
Father's Day, nah, gangsta.
all the fathers.
Nah, it's crazy because I wanted to talk about this too, because
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
My dog. Over
I really wanted to talk about this because I want to talk about like
I'm into that shit, man.
I want to talk about like how Father's Day feels with people that don't have fathers, that never have fathers, lost their fathers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's something we don't talk about enough. Like, I feel like Mother's Day is super glorified and Father's Day is pushed under the rug.
Yes,
Nobody talks about that shit.
I do think that now what you're saying is correct, but I do think as time is moving on, with our world just becoming more aware and more vulnerable to things, right? Like being more, well, let's be aware. Like, I think it's being noticed more now.
It is,
like,
little
but
bit.
still not as much, of course. I think it'll always be that, bro. Remember, like, women are like our earth. Like, it's so hard, like, at a deeper level for women. Like, it's so crazy because women be out here trifling and be hoes and be crazy. But like, the real truth is like the illest human being. I'm gonna really say some real crazy shit right now. But like, I feel like the greatest human being on the earth is like you take the greatest man and the greatest woman, and the greatest woman is really the greatest human being on the planet. Our earth, they create us. We are, you know, like when you are born, that woman is your earth. Like you were. If you're a plant or something,
Yeah, I'm with you.
the mother is the earth. You know, it's
Right,
like there's
right.
something deeper than for men, right?
Right.
But so like there's always that like energy there. That's always gonna be Mother's Day is kind of gonna be over Father's Day. But I do feel you with the fact that the fact that Father's Day doesn't get as much as
They
it
don't
should.
get as much love, bro.
And it's because over the history of men not taking care of their kids sometimes, like like just in general, like there's like a bunch of stereotypes.
But
that
like,
bring it.
I'm not jacking that, bro, because like, there's a lot of shorties that don't take care of their fucking kids, bro.
There's a lot more deadbeat moms out there.
There's a lot of deadbeat moms
Nowadays.
That
In the 90s?
even back in the day, bro, there was a lot of grandparents taking care of their kids.
That's a fact.
Because moms was out here
you're
fucking super hoeing, bro.
One thing I always
feel
want to
like
make sure
guys get the rap harder than women.
we do. And I will say this: like nothing ever is all. Like I hate people that be like, "Oh, all men do this."
Yeah,
all women do
yeah.
Like,
Right.
Like in reality, we know that there's like percentages, and we know like not real ones, like but vague
statistics.
ones.
Yeah.
We know that majority of things might do this, and but what you're saying is correct. Like I know many men who fought with their baby mother to get their kids and got their kids. You know, because you know what I'm saying. Like we're talking about golden fathers, bro. Piece of shit mothers. Like I know, like you know. So like yes, you're definitely right. And but I think there's a lot more women nowadays that are backing that, are backing what you're saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think there's a lot of women out there that are like, I've seen today many women posting like, no, shout out to all the motherfucking good zaddies out there taking care.
Right. Nah, I seen a lot of those posts.
Come on
2000s,
now.
it was like, fuck my baby dad. Like, there's still the fuck the baby daddies. But,
You heard? I didn't hear no sexy red today. Gangsta.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't hear no.
I didn't
sexy
hear
red.
none. You're
No
damn
sexy
right.
red.
Respect to the women who knew not to play none.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. Respect to
But
all
yeah,
the women
man.
that did that. Respect to the niggas that stepped up.
No, 100%.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And the women who are
that's a
doing
big
it on
thing.
their own, like I do love. That's
I
what I
respect
posted
that.
today.
Yeah.
It was like shout out to all the dads, but then shout out to the moms that have to do them both. Because I know many. And
My cousin, one of them, my god sister.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's not to her own accord. You feel me? Like her baby father was murdered. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
like,
So it's not
that's
like
not
on
her
some
fault.
somebody left
Right.
thing.
That's not
sometimes
her
life
fault.
just put
That's
that
not
in
her
her
Yeah.
fault. Right. You know
Life
what
be
I'm
life
saying?
and like that.
Yeah,
Life be life,
be
and so
life
that
like
shit's
that.
super tough. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to the people that
Shout
can't
out
be
to
there.
her and shout out to
You know what I'm
people
saying?
out there
And that's
fight
kind of
like
why
that.
I wanted to talk about it because obviously we lost our pops.
Yeah.
You know, it's been 2 years. Now.
Yeah.
Well, technically
Yeah.
it was
Sorry
the
to
first year
Yeah.
in February and shit.
But
You
R.I.P.
feel me?
Pop.
And that's kind of what got me thinking about that shit today. Because I was like, damn, like, perspective. That's really what it was for me. It was perspective. Because it was so many years that went by where he was around, but I didn't see him on Father's Day. And it didn't affect me.
Right.
Because I was like, shit was different.
No, for sure.
But it's
for
like
sure.
now that he's gone
you just
and
appreciate
you don't
it
have
17
that,
times
it's like,
more.
fuck.
Yep, 17
That's
times
all I
more.
want.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I will
Like,
say it reflects. Like I be seeing you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying?
I be
You-
trying.
Nah, and like, bro, it
I be
reflects.
trying.
You know what I'm saying?
I be
People
trying.
who see, bro,
I'm not gonna lie though, like days like today make me regret my whole relationship with my father.
Like, you
I'm
could've made it better and
I'm be
stuff.
super candid right now, bro. Like, think about this nigga all the time, bro.
Right.
And the level of regret that I have is like it's
No,
astronomical,
for sure.
bro.
My man has that with his moms. My man lost his mom. They were like, and they lived together forever. And he like, you know what I mean? Like you live with somebody, you end up like maybe saying things you shouldn't say when y'all fight, things like that. And it crushed him. It
But
crushed
see,
him.
it's a little different because like we lived with our pops for a little bit, but then we didn't live with him longer than we lived with.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
get it.
saying?
I get
So
it.
like
I
it's
get it.
not
Yeah.
like the same. Like my mom's, I grew up with my mom's. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I've lived with my mom's 10 plus. Like me and it's different. You feel
Right.
me? But
No,
like,
it's a definitely different relationship.
but now it's just like, damn,
Yeah.
bro. Like you had all that time,
Yeah.
and you wasted
It's
it.
just
And
tough
it-
because you just couldn't like. It's hard to see things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
In that time,
in
it's
that
almost
time,
impossible.
right? Because you think you got forever.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You
I
think
think, you know what I'm saying?
nobody
you think your
thinks
parents
it's
is
gonna happen to
invulnerable.
them.
Yeah,
nah,
yeah.
bro. You think
Yeah.
Nobody.
you think your parents is invulnerable.
No,
Yeah.
100%, 100%, and like it's huge. Like me and my pop again. I had him around forever, right? But there was many years he was there and not there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Like it was like a ghost. It might even.
Right,
It
same
sounded
shit.
like damn, maybe he shouldn't even be here.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I would be lying if I said like there was times that I didn't feel like that.
Right.
Like me and my dad had beef, my
Right.
nigga. Like
Real life-
talk,
this is
like,
real life shit.
we had some beef at one point. Like
Yep.
we talked like
Yep, I didn't talk to
shit
my
that
pops for
nigga.
years. It's a couple
Facts,
years at a
gangster.
point.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? But
It gets
then
men are tough, dog.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right,
It's
right.
ego.
I'm a man
It's
too,
ego.
you know,
It's
man.
ego.
You know,
It's
man.
ego and pride, man.
it's
It's
ego
ego
and
and
Pride is
pride.
pride, gangster.
You know what I'm
word, and that's
saying?
what makes it tough.
Pride
Cause
is
like
the
you
devil.
always want to stand on business as a man. You're like, yo,
for
you
real.
have to stand
We
on
fuck up our own
business.
blessings by
You
Yeah,
really do,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Sometimes.
Really do.
That's a fact. That's a
You
fact.
really do,
You know,
bro.
but the tough thing was, you know what I mean, especially with our pops, at least with me, you know what I mean, when it came with me and him, it was a pride thing, and at this point, at this particular time when he was still around, it was at the fact of again, I'm a man and you're a man. So for me, it was just like, yo, you gotta respect me as a man.
Respect
now.
me as a man,
Right.
and it is
You know
hard
what I'm
for a
saying?
father. Like, I mean, it isn't hard to respect your son as a man. It's not like you should be able to, but like I can see where sometimes it's tough. Like you always like for many years. I don't know what relationship for everybody's obviously pops,
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
for most, I feel like pops like will get lost in the fact like, well, I'm your pops,
Right.
and you're supposed to listen to me
Yeah.
Nah,
instead
and,
of just being like, hold on, bro.
and I can speak to that
Be
because
a man, like this is how being a man is, or something. Like there's many different ways to handle a relationship.
Yeah,
between a
yeah,
man
yeah.
and
right,
father
and
son.
I can speak to that because I have my son. My son's
Right.
14. He grown as fuck, and I
He ain't grown as
100%.
He's growing. He
He's
ain't growing.
grown, no, but
Yes.
like he's about to be in high school, son.
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
I have to catch myself all the time doing that because I be dead wanting to rash the shit out of him.
Right,
So I'm
but you
like,
do gotta let him
nigga,
go.
I'm your fucking pops, my nigga. Like I don't care what the fuck
Right.
you saying, but then I gotta take myself back and I'll be like, yo, I'm your pops, but one, you didn't grow up like I grew up.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
grew up
yeah.
in two different
Gotta be
generations.
understanding
One,
of that,
I
yeah.
gotta be understanding of that. Two, like you're not me.
Right.
So I
We're two
can't
different people.
expect you to be who I am or move the way I move. Like I have to understand who you are as a person,
Yep.
and then connect with you on that level,
No,
so
you're
you
right.
can then understand. You feel me? And I feel like that's not a lot of things back in the day anybody cared about. Like
Right.
nobody cared about
People are
mental
just
health.
more
Nobody
aware,
cared
bro.
about
People are
right.
smarter
People are
nowadays
way
when it
way
comes to
more
how to
aware,
deal with
bro,
people.
way
dude.
more
Yeah,
aware.
yeah.
It's been talked
is
about
great.
now.
But honestly, that being aware shit sometimes can be kind of a crutch sometimes. Like you can almost be too aware.
yo,
you know what I'm
bro,
saying?
Thank you for mentioning.
You know what I'm saying? Like
You can't
it-
self-diagnose everything.
yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right,
and that's
right.
the
You're not
thing.
a
And that's the
doctor.
thing. And like when you're self-aware like that, you dissect it so much.
Now you're
and-
looking for things.
Yeah, now you're looking for shit that's
Right.
not even there, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
I
it's like,
believe in
yo,
that
bro, there's just like a general.
Nah, that shit's
There's a general rule or general law of things, and when you start
Yeah.
dissecting that general law, you make it shit
You're
complicated.
stressing yourself
Yeah,
out.
when it's really just not, when it's
Yes.
as simple as 1, 2, 3.
So
You know
my
what I'm saying?
sister is one of those women who shout out my sister Amanda Davis 113. She's super viral on TikTok. But she does like women inspirational things. She does a
Yeah.
bunch of different shit. But like she's a super deep person. But she falls into like, well, yeah, that's because like you grew up at like all these things.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah.
so hold on. Like I just want to make this very clear. Yes, it's good to talk about things, but sometimes it does not help to just have to talk about
Yeah, yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
There's some things in my life that I understand fully.
Yeah.
I thought about it, even maybe talked about it, but guess what? I don't want to fucking talk about it no more.
Yeah.
It's in the past, and it's only gonna fuck me up. It's not gonna fuck me more. It's only gonna make things
it's
worse.
worse.
Keep talking about
Right,
it.
right.
100%.
When I'm trying to get past it.
We are past it.
Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah.
with you on that.
Yeah.
You can't. Everything can't be like, yeah, but no. Let's be aware of it though.
Yeah.
It's like, all right,
I
well,
am aware of it.
I am, and I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm actually aware of the fact that I want you to shut the fuck up, and I don't want to talk about it. Like, I do feel you on that. Everything can't be like a fucking counseling.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, like I was with my nephew today. I was with his son today, and we went to a basketball game, and I forget what the fuck we was going to his basketball game, and I forget what we was talking about, but he was just like, he just started getting like real particular about a
like
topic. So he's just like, so I'm just like, well, nah, like, oh, it was a billboard. So he's like, what's the point of billboards? And I'm like, yo, Jay, well, it's for advertisement. But he's like, well, if people are driving, like, who's going to have the time to see the billboard, jot down the information, then call it later on and get get what they need out of it? I'm like, well, Jay, you got to think about it. There's 1 million cars on the road. Yeah. There's at least, at very most, there's at least 50% of those cars that have a passenger inside of it. Right. So if it's not the driver, it's definitely the passenger seeing it.
He's talking about it now to you.
Yeah, but this is what he does. He goes, all right, well, let's count the cars that have the passengers in it. So we're driving on the highway, and he starts counting the cars. He's like, that one doesn't have a passenger in it. That one doesn't have a passenger in it. So he's like, it's 5 to 1. I'm like, nigga, that's not my point, dog. The point is like there's at least 50% chance that somebody's
Jay for you, bro.
Bro, he started getting me.
I'm so glad you experienced.
Dog,
that's my trip every time,
dog.
Bro.
I'm telling you right now, bro.
Nigga.
I was about to pull over and have this kid walk to his game. I'm like, yo, bro, it is not that deep. I'm simply telling you,
Don't do that
at
shit,
the
bro.
very least, there's a 50% chance that somebody has a passenger in their car. Yeah. That passenger, if not the driver, is gonna see the billboard.
Yeah. That's my son.
He's like, nah, I ain't going for that. I ain't going for
I'm
that.
not jacking that, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, nigga.
Like, you want to be passionate. It's healthy to be passionate about things, but it's not healthy to be obsessive.
Yeah, I agree.
Or combative.
Or combative. Like,
that's why I tell my son, like, he always want to, like,
he want everybody to hear his opinion, probably.
Right.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
It's not that. Like, he always wants to go against the next opinion.
What I say about people like that is, like, they beg to differ.
Yeah.
They beg to differ. So you'd be like, yeah, no, like, I think, like, 70% of women do the same thing. Well, I mean, I think it could be, like, 45%.
Right. Like, you just want to be that.
Just want to argue.
Yeah, you got time to do that.
Right. I don't got that type of time.
Yeah.
I got homies that are like that too.
Oh, dogs.
I'll be like, yeah, nah, like this dude's like lit. And he'd be like, well, really, how lit is he though? And I'm just like, all right,
we're done here.
Right. Instantly, I know you're trying to break down what I'm saying.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you trying to ruin the vibe.
Yeah.
You're trying to ruin the vibe.
No, but that's the young. Bro, they have so much more than what we had, bro. My son right now, he's about to go to college. I'm an asshole for not knowing the name of the college. But
Damn, about to go to college?
So this is what's dope about what you're going through, bro. What you are going through mentally with your kid, kind of like age-wise. I just went through 4 years ago. My son is a senior. He just graduated.
Fuck.
Yes. So
it's a mad old nigga. I thought I had an old-ass kid.
Oh, I told you I know I look young. I'm old though, but yeah, fucking he just graduated, bro, and I just watched him go through high school, and I remember like when you say he's 14, like I kind of came home when my son was 13, like 12, 13. So like I got to see this transition of being like they're being like the innocent kids to like really being into bitches, really doing things that like make bitches interested, maybe smoking or like dancing in selfie videos, fucking drilling videos, and all this stuff that like
son on his light skin shit right
now.
He's pissing me off because I'm not that type of nigga, bro. Nigga be on TikTok. I love my girl, but I'm nigga.
Shout out my son. They have to learn the hard way.
They have to learn.
He's like, no, you don't get it. I love this bitch.
And I don't want him to get his heart. Yo, real talk, I do not want my son to get his heart broken, bro. Gangsta, because I feel like I'll go up on the bitch's parents, nigga.
Like,
what
the fuck you doing to my son, bitch?
You raised the slut.
But your fucking daughter's a whore.
She's a fucking whore.
But let's just keep it a buck though. It sucks. This is the sucky part about being a parent, but it's something that has to be realized.
I be wanting to fucking kill niggas over this nigga, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
My son had a couple bitches. He's 18 now. He had a couple relationships that were like turned out, and I'm telling him in the beginning, yo, listen, son, like it's gonna be like this.
Yeah.
No, Dad, you don't know.
Always. That's always what it is.
That's the number one line.
Yo,
Dad, you don't know.
Later, he ain't not with the bitch no more. He ain't even tell me. I'm like, why? What's going on? Yeah, come to find out.
Right,
That's exactly what I told you.
Yo,
And I don't mean.
why do these kids think the dads don't know, bro?
Yeah.
We
Well,
been
kids,
there.
when they get a
I'm
feeling,
not a fucking
or they
square.
like a shorty, or they get sex. That's a crazy new, strong feeling.
Yeah.
So they're like, Dad, I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not
That
gonna
pussy's
lie.
great.
Yo,
I love her.
real quick before we end this.
He said the pussy's great.
Before we end this,
The pussy's great.
did your son tell you the first time he?
Nah,
He didn't tell you?
me. Which is like, there's a lot of it that has to do with definitely like I wasn't around a little bit. Like I was around when anytime I could physically be.
Right,
I was
but like
gone
you
for
was
4
locked up.
years.
Right.
So he became like that. Switching over into the man thing happened.
Right.
Like the beginning of it happened when I wasn't there. So like my sister, I love my sister so much. Fucking shout out to her again, Amanda Davis. But she was like, I mean, he was tapped in with her. So I was like, cause if y'all meet my sister, she's me walking me, 5 foot walking me. You know what I'm saying? So. So he felt like that's where he got his piece of me, was like talking to my sister. So he broke, you know what I mean? He told, bro, to this day, I love my fucking son. Me and him, I love this to death. But he literally still to this day tell my sister things first before I find out. I had to find out he passed a certain test and all this shit sometimes before I even find out it comes through her, because that's just his roadblock.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
And
Which is dope.
yeah, it's dope. I love every second of it. You know what I'm saying? But he will like. Take time to tell me shit for sure. Like, but he told me. He told me. Or like, I think when first time he lost, you know what I mean? First time he fucked some shit. First time I think I had to be like, so like,
What happened?
like you ain't gonna tell him, motherfucker?
I think I'm gonna have to pull it out my son. There's a pause, bro. I think I'm gonna have to be like, yo, so what's up? Like,
have you or what?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what it feel
and he was
like?
like, no, like, I mean, it's like, why am I? And I already know.
I don't want to pull your teeth for this shit,
I already
bro.
know the story. Like my sister, you already told Auntie. Like, first of all, why do you even feel more comfortable?
Right.
And it's just, again, he had no brothers.
But in reality, though, he went to the right source.
No, he did.
Right to the
Because he went to the person who's gonna be able to tell him the most.
Yeah.
Right.
But then again, like, now that he's older, he can learn more from what I'm telling him.
Yeah,
'Cause
right,
he couldn't put
right.
what I had to tell him to apply. He couldn't apply that.
Right.
I'm telling you shit that, like, I'm telling you how to deal with
Grown
trifling
men.
bitches.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
kind of with a young shorty. She's probably even innocent right now.
Right.
You probably heard first.
Until she
You heard first. She
Until
your
she start
first.
trying some more thing. And like, she
Right,
knows she's gonna be a
right.
devil soon, but
Right.
I be lightly talking shit to these women, man. I really do. But it's just the truth.
Nigga says, son, she gonna be a dick eater, my nigga.
Yeah.
Don't
Listen,
invest too much into that, yo.
Yo, I love her, Dad. Hold on,
Don't
son.
lose sleep over it,
Son,
my boy.
Son, how much dick she ate so far? What do you mean, Dad? What do you mean? And it's like, oh damn, son, you fucked up in the game. You don't even know, like. She ain't even eaten enough dick yet. Like, she need to eat a couple glizzies before she quit on the glizzy.
She need a Fenway Frank in her life before.
She ain't even trying to Fenway Frank. You're her first, and you're young. You ain't even aggressive yet with sex, boy. Like, she got some learning to do, and just let her be.
Facts.
And again, like, you know what I mean, he learned it quick.
Let a dog roam and they find their way home.
Yeah,
That's a
exactly.
fact.
He
That's a
learned,
fact.
He found, I mean, whatever, like, went through whatever he went through, and he's like, yeah, like, he that dude, first of all. Like, my son, I'll pull up pictures of my son right now. He's like a model and everything. He modeled for, like, a clothing line. Yeah, like, before I was. Think about that. Like, before I was modeling, he was modeling. He's just that dude. He's light-skinned, beautiful creature, bro. Beautiful man, beautiful fucking kid. Like, has a great heart. His dreads is going crazy right now. I mean, I've showed him this shit. His shit's is like here now. Like, his shit's is dread.
Alright, shout out to the dreads.
Straight up.
He just he's starting to learn, which I learned later in life, but he's just starting to learn like the power of good energy and good looks. Like, crazy to say. Like, and I don't want to put that.
We talked about it though, like pretty privilege, handsome.
Oh,
privilege.
bro, that's
a
a
long
fucking
way.
real thing.
Oh yeah,
I've used it personally. I've used it.
Likewise, we're one and the same, my boy.
That use that shit, you know. So it's like,
you don't use it, you lose it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
but I really don't abuse it. I really don't. Like, I don't.
I might.
One thing I learned, man, is that like
I still didn't go to that Flames to get that free that extra plate.
Yeah, man. Well, you should go do that, man.
I
I've went a few times, to be honest with you.
I'll pick it up for you guys. I'll go get the meal.
Shout out Miss Lisa.
You are
You know what I'm saying?
Rati. Yo.
Shout out
Man,
to
yo,
Stunna.
this is
Oh,
wholesome,
that really
man.
fucked me up because I'm starving as shit.
we
Yeah,
about
that's
to
a
go
fact.
get
That's a
Play
fact.
Some, like, some rice, some oxtail, some crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to
I'll do
Merle's.
anything for that right now.
Shout out to Merle's Kitchen,
pay
man,
you.
for that oxtail. Good stuff. Damn,
Yeah.
this was a good ass episode, man. We
Yes,
talked
I
some
knew it
shit,
was gonna
bro.
be.
It was
Yeah.
That, you knew that, bro. Word.
That's a
And that's
fact,
why
bro.
when it came
It's
to
crazy
like,
because I was telling
That's
my
a
bro,
fact.
bro. I
That's
was
a
like,
fact.
yo,
came to everything not working the way it
fact.
was supposed to the first couple times, never once stressed it because
right. It's gonna
me
work
and
when
this
it's
dude,
supposed to.
You know what's crazy? We have, bro, how we like really met, like tapped in. It's kind of crazy. Like,
We tapped in over a nigga I don't fuck with no more, bro.
yeah, but yes, that too. But it was just like that happened because of like literally a group chat that we were both just dragged into.
Right.
Like we were both dragged into like literally no capital, like just like I'm not.
Freaky ass group
I'm willing to
chat,
put
bro.
myself. Like, I'm not.
Oh,
gonna
I was in that group
Freaky
chat.
ass girl, yeah, he was in it. for a
Okay,
little
my
minute.
dog
I was in it.
He
I was in
in
it.
he was
But
in
they
it.
We
they
a
kicked
bunch
me
of
out.
fuck
Nah, they
boys.
The
kicked
nigga
him
that
out.
was running the shit just
Cause-
kept kicking me out, and he was a
Yes.
herb for that.
Cause we know what type. Yeah, he's a
so
herb,
like, and I
bro.
hate to say, you know what I mean,
He a
but it's just
herb
like
ass nigga,
he was
bro.
he was a little wild with it. He
He a
was doing
herb
things
ass.
and like,
Nah, you
and
good.
then-
You don't gotta say it, bro. I say he a herb ass nigga, bro.
Yeah,
Word to
word.
him, my nigga.
Hey,
You
my
know
dog
who you are,
fought
bro.
him.
You a
My
herb.
dog
Okay.
fought him.
Gangsta.
This is how,
Two
because I
hands
seen
with that
Easy
nigga.
Mac, I seen his name, like, and I seen the way he moved, right?
Right.
And like, you know, I'm
Real
paying
calm.
attention, bro. I'm an observant person, so
Yeah.
like, we're there for the bitches, but I'm also paying attention to who move right, who
You
don't.
feel me?
I got
Yeah.
a couple of my brothers that's in the shit, so
Yeah.
I'm looking at who's lame, who's not, trying
Yeah.
to see, like, okay, and like always was like, okay, this kid, like, you know what I mean? He moves solid. He kind of just always just popping in,
Always.
popping out, bang. Then I see a video of him banging with dude, and yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I already knew when it was happening. I'm like,
Facts, bro.
okay, I already respect him because there's already been some situations. Like, again, I don't have issues
Facts.
with the dude personally, but there's some
He
situations.
be
where, like,
talking. He
I
be
could-
talking on his mouth.
I could
bro.
see
He be
where
talking
I could
crazy,
see where
bro.
dude. I could see where he gets the
Gangsta.
issues.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And when I seen them fighting, I'm like, okay, my man, dude, Easy definitely stand on what he feeling.
Yeah,
Facts,
right,
bro.
right.
Facts.
100%.
Cause
So-
niggas know me, bro. I'm not a type, bro. I don't want to
You're
do
not trying to
rah-rah
push
shit no
nothing.
more.
Yeah.
But
But
you
you're
take it
for
there,
it.
bro. We gonna take it there, gangsta.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened, bro. Like he was popping his crazy shit
No, he be
online,
getting-
nigga.
he be bugging.
Popping crazy, and I was on some like, yo, bro. I'm not.
I've had
doing
to
this
tell
with
him to
you.
be chill. He was bugging him on my bro a couple times.
Talk
like,
mad, yeah, and this nigga
yeah.
be just chatting, bro. And then finally it just came to the point where I was like, my nigga, all right, bro, all right, bet.
Right.
I know exactly where you live, bro. I know where your whole family lives, bro.
Right.
Like
Well,
we
I'll
grew up
just pull
together in
up.
the
Yeah,
projects, bro. Like
exactly.
I knew where everybody lived.
Exactly.
Nigga, I'ma pull up, bro.
Even his
Gangsta.
mans, like he did some shit to his mans too. Like, yeah,
Bro, he's a
like,
corny ass nigga, bro.
yeah.
Gangsta, bro.
Not
I don't
to
fuck
run
with
the
that nigga, bro.
not to run the
Anyways,
hate
let's
campaign.
Nah,
yeah,
niggas know me, I
let's
don't
not
talk
give him
shit
too
like
much
that,
more
but
clout,
he
man.
corny.
We know he's a cornball. End of story. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
he's a
saying?
corny. But
You know what I'm
but I
saying?
will say is from that it's crazy. Like dudes literally met off of fucking a whole chat.
Right,
Yeah,
gangsta.
that's
But that's why
fucking
I always
crazy.
say real see real, cause
No,
when
for
when
sure.
real niggas see real niggas, bro, we
It
niggas
makes
just
we
lock
gonna make
in,
it
bro.
happen. Yeah,
we
sooner
just
or
lock
later, I
in,
seen
bro.
he was a promoter for some shit. He was
Yeah.
doing things, and remember, I'm in this life.
Yeah.
I see. I'm like, okay, he doing.
He got motion.
Right.
And bro, I don't even remember. I might have even reached out and just been like, yo, bro, my birthday. I'm trying.
Nah,
to do
that's
something
exactly what
months in
happened, bro. You
advance.
hit
It was months.
He's like, yo.
And he's like,
I
nah,
said,
we gonna
whenever
get it
you
set
ready,
up.
bro.
Tell me the date. I'm gonna make sure it's good. And bro, I had a great night. Shot a
It was
music
lit.
video in my section. Like,
Facts.
it was a great night.
Everybody
yeah, all
was
'cause of my
good.
dog.
Nigga met me at the say, yo, I'm at the door. I said, bro, I'm about to be there.
Oh
2
yeah,
minutes.
they was even trying to play. You know these fucking people like
They always be
club.
trying to get that extra bread, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
no, they see I got the chain on it. Oh no, I'm like, bro. First of all, I'm already all set. Gang.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And then like one of them trying to play like, cause you know how the promoting is. It'd be like, oh, there's like the promoters and like sub promoters, and
right.
like, so much different shit that sometimes there may be a motherfucker promoting somewhere that don't even know another
Right.
motherfucker promoting.
Right,
So
right.
I'm even dropping names for a second, and there might be one or two people that took, oh, and then like finally I got to the right person. They're like, no, okay, hold on, and then he
Right.
popped up, which was
Right,
lit.
right.
Cause I'm
Yeah.
at the door, no, yo, shout out Icon, right? But like, word, they were.
Yeah,
Anybody
nah, they
was
was
there?
all
Like, I
over
remember
the
I
place.
was popping my shit.
Yeah,
First of all, we
yeah,
were about
yeah.
to drop like 5 bands.
Mm.
And I've been had it set up. I talked to him a million times.
Facts,
I'm
bro.
like, yo, listen, we need this. Like, I care more about the treatment than anything
Anything
else.
else? Yeah,
I care more
absolutely.
about. I
Facts.
need that. I need it. I
Yeah,
won't do
And
it.
that's my shit
Yeah.
too with my people, bro.
And
Like,
he held it down. At
Facts.
first, I was on some shit. I'm like, bro, who the fuck in here? They're like, yo, listen, sir. Like, and then
Facts.
finally he popped up. He literally popped up because he was running late. Like always.
like always.
shit.
Go ahead,
God
say that.
damn it.
Yeah,
But,
niggas know they
Punctual
know,
is
bro.
not
I'm like,
in
yo,
his
where you at?
vocabulary,
He
man.
said, I'm almost there. Bro, next
Almost
thing
there.
you know, though, came flying through the front door.
Facts.
Yo, what's going on?
Facts.
Wait, he's with me. They got their table tit, and I was in the
already
door.
set. Cameraman good. Don't charge the motherfucker.
Yes, because they tried. That's what it was. They were trying to play with my camera.
They were trying to charge the cameraman.
He already been said it right, but they seen that they thought maybe I could pay and they were trying to dump my camera. I'm like, yo, first of all, stuff like this. I'm dropping bands here tonight, and the only reason was because I was told I could bring them here. And then he gets there and is like, bro, we talked to do is like it ended up getting figured out.
Yeah.
Word.
Sooner or later, you do the math. 1 + 1 don't equal 3, bro.
You're right,
don't
right.
Make it equal because we'll be arguing all night.
Right.
I'm bringing the money. I'm bringing people. We're doing this right. Do it right.
Right.
Do what we're supposed to.
Yeah, absolutely.
He understands that. You know what I mean? So finally, they did, and we had a fucking dope night. They played.
We had a dope night. Yeah. We played your track.
Played my track.
There we
got
go.
the video. Shit was lit.
There we go.
All because of my dog. I praise him for that for a minute.
Fact.
And that's another huge reason I'm here. Which I'm fucking happy I came here, dog.
Yeah, man.
Yo, let me tell y'all right now. I've done a lot of podcasts. I'm that guy. I really talk.
Yeah.
Mr. talks that shit. And who the fuck does white boy think he is? You know what I'm saying? But that's really who I am. Y'all created that. But no bullshit. This might be the best one, man.
Yeah.
This might be my favorite one. We talked about a lot of shit that men ain't fucking
talking about.
Men are too scared to talk about.
That's a fact, man.
And that's why it's for no damn reason.
You want to hear shit that men are scared to talk about? Come talk to me.
Facts.
I'll tell you the truth.
Damn, son.
And that's what we gotta do, bro. That's why we out here being vulnerable, man.
No, that's it. Because that's huge, bro.
Being real.
You grow when you're able to be vulnerable. That's now, you fucking complaining about things too much. And like, we're not talking about being fucking bitch ass motherfuckers. Right, we're talking about being real. Let's be real. Let's talk about it. I say it all the time. Let's talk. More Beezy Doug. This would have been fucking perfect.
Nah, we gonna get him on.
Yes, no. I'm not letting him do another podcast until he come in. Because this is
nigga, you banned.
Yes, this is a more Beezy type of conversation. This is why me and him are, bro. He has like this shit that there's a thing that motherfuckers have, men to have, that there's no word for it.
Yeah.
It's something that we actually are witnessing right now.
Yeah.
And
camaraderie.
word for it. It's something.
Or something.
It's an understanding.
Right.
It's an understanding. It's a growth. It's a level of growth.
Yeah.
Now look at me, homie.
Yeah,
I'm real about what I'm talking about.
Right.
Yo,
Listen,
and you can all do it.
Off.
More's one of those people. He's gonna love this shit, fam. He's gonna love this.
We're gonna get him on here. Shout out, man. Shout out.
No damn reason we talking about a lot of
Marksman
real shit.
tape coming out soon. You
Yes, sir.
Marksman tape coming out soon.
You know the
This
vibes.
shit should be fully mixed soon.
Yes,
I'm trying to because remember, I don't have full control of everything. I got producers. I got everything. I'm hoping this shit is fully dropped with the cover out. Video, the video I'm gonna drop for the
drop the date, man. Tell us the
1st
date.
should be no
July 1st.
Yeah.
Now, if it comes later than that, then I'm on someone's heels.
If it dropped July 1st, we playing it on a boat party July 4th. You need to be there.
See, we're talking to the right
Rock
people.
the boat, man.
Yeah.
We there, man. Liberty,
please
man.
set that
We
up
there,
for me,
man.
you know how I feel.
Look at the cross-platforming going on.
Come
The
on, man.
cross
Liberty
collabing
venue,
going on, nigga.
July 3rd, rock the boat. July 4th, we on the boat with it. You
Holy shit.
heard?
That part.
You heard the man.
That part.
There's so much motion in the city, man. It's crazy, man. We
That's
gonna
a
get
fact.
to it,
Bro,
man.
I'm
That's
so
a fact.
proud.
This
of
was
the motion
fire,
in the
bro.
city.
This was
Yes,
definitely
I am.
fire.
Fire,
Yes,
Arthur,
it was.
before we take off, man, tell them one more time where they can find
Tell
your
us,
shit,
please.
man.
Please and thank you.
Shit, man. I got more to talk about. No,
Come on,
listen,
man.
listen, Author Supreme again, book author. That's the best way to remember it. AUTHORSUPREEM 617 for Instagram, but just Author Supreme at all platforms. And yeah, man, we out here working. Shout out More Beezy, man. Shout out my guy. Shout out Blue Monty, my homie who's a bandmate of mine. I got the Bandmates video coming out. It's not even shot yet. We're shooting it soon, and it will be out before the
He
summer
got
ends.
bands on his neck, nigga. What the fuck is we talking? Bands on the wrist, you heard?
Listen. We're
Big
out here
money.
really trying to show people that there's shit we can do with this shit, man. This skill that we all have, that this thing that we think
gotta
people have
do something
overlooked.
with it.
Now we can really do some shit with this shit, man.
That's
and
a fact.
let's keep doing it and keep connecting, keep doing like what we're doing here, bringing people on this platform. Again, listen, for no damn reason, this is a great podcast. Yo,
love
homies ain't gonna let you not talk about some shit.
We
They
gonna clip
talk
that
about
one
some shit.
too.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all pop up, man. Again, Author Supreme. Man.
Word too.
You know it, man. For no damn reason, man. You know what it is, man. Your host with the most, man. Stunna Man the man.
I'm feeling
Easy
this up.
Mac, man.
What's up?
Arthur Supreme, man. You
Yes.
know what the fuck is going on, man. Come on, man. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Pour that in there.
I'm about to go to the club and get more.
I got work at 5 a.m.
I gotta go club and get more. Nigga might have to get a bottle at this point.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
It's tough as fuck.
Bro, I have a song coming out with my main episode.
Never sleep, bro. Nigga,